Looks like we're going to get started. This is Street Fighter 6 Pools, Pool A specifically. So this is going to be a long day full of great Street Fighter action. We're going to get things started off here.
Absolutely. Really fun to see such a stacked bracket, such a big bracket as well. Definitely a good number of players getting signed up for everything. We're going to go through some buttons here, make sure everything's good to go. Always important. Some people, they got some wild button settings out here.
Yep.
I've sat down at a computer and it's like, oh, you don't have kick bound? Why? How are you playing this video game?
Yeah, and the button test is kind of a callback to the old arcade days because you'd have so many kids come through there just banging on buttons and just pulling on joysticks that you need to make sure you got all your buttons in place. Okay, so we got the thumbs up from the players here, ready to go. Looks like we're going to have A.K.I versus Jamie. So again, we won't know the name. Oh, no, sorry. No. Definitely A.K.I lock-in. Jamie is the default player too, so we're going to see what he opts for here.
A.K.I, I feel like A.K.I's one of those characters, you know, the A.K.I players love A.K.I so much. They were locked in the second that character got revealed.
Yeah, and A.K.I and Jamie, both these characters, huge winners in the recent Season 2 patch update. A lot of top players seeing A.K.I in their top 5 pick because just overall damage increase, along with Jamie also getting it. So Jamie used to really kind of live and die by the amount of drink stocks he could get. Not so much anymore. A little bit more free-based, a little bit more grounded-based footsie style. Doesn't have to give up the big damage. Bears miss on A.K.I. Mega Man 567 on Jamie. Straight into it, drive rush. Kansas KO 2024 underway. All right, so already establishing that drive rush crouch low. So what's going to watch there is the walk back right there. Saw A.K.I kind of micro step back a little bit. Mega Man got to be privy to that and say, all right, you like trying to walk out of pressure? Let's set that up.
Nice
dive kick.
Down.
Best way to blow up the natural anti-airs. A.K.I kind of weird because she low pro so well.
Yep.
Coward crouch trying to get out of the corner. Always is lost to throws as Fong established that in Street Fighter 5. Yep. Safe jumped in effect. See how that works out here. Button on button violence here. Jumps out of the corner for free. Jamie's still laying it on here. Grayscale for burnout. We'll go over that real quick. Everything Jamie pressing right now, +4 on block advantage.
Yep.
Air to air. This is scrambles back and forth.
You love getting that extra frame advantage. Jamie about to enter burnout as well. Just throw themselves into it there. Nice anti-air coming in from Bears.
One thing to know about burnout, as we're going to see here, is a little bit of damage chipping away at Mega Man. When you're in burnout, you take true Street Fighter 2 style chip. So all specials do a little bit of damage. You see that bar kind of build back. And A.K.I, like I said, that anti-air kind of got blown up by the dive kick. We're going to see if Mega Man goes back to that. Is that A.K.I little untraditional. So low proing anti-airs, dive kick going to reach far enough. So Bears Smith, despite being early deficit, going to take round number one right there.
Bears Smith definitely using that meter to their advantage, getting that chip damage in and just getting the oppressive mid-screen pressure here.
Yeah, so very, very common tactic, Street Fighter 5, throw a fireball, drive rush behind it, try to use that kind of generational skip neutral type stuff. Here we see throw loop right here, so every situation leads back into it. All right, that's a nerf right there. So the reason she got punish countered is that Parry got additional recovery frames added to it, and Mega Man taking full advantage of that. Perfect KO, the first one of the day, first match of the day, first perfect of the entire tournament. You'll love to see it.
Yep.
Pool is set up.
You love to see those golden letters on the screen. Aggressive start from both players here.
Yeah, so right now we've kind of seen, all right, you've shown me your shades of neutral. I've responded in kind. Let's respond to that. Stand roundhouse finds a mark. Drive rush plus frames. Didn't believe in it. Again, still neutral jumping. So that neutral jump you see right there from Jamie, that's called a motionless shimmy, or they're trying to bait out the throw bait.
Yep.
And right now we haven't seen Bear Smith opt for the throw, just opt for the parry in the question mark situation.
Yep.
Middle screen right now.
A little bit of safe play from Bears, trying to find those anti-airs.
Oh yeah, this is the scrambles right now. This is both players saying like, man, I never do this at home, but now that I'm on the big stage here at the big tournament that I thought about for the last couple weeks, everything's on the line. Jamie in the grayscale finds a punish counter. That's gonna do enough. Punish counter, a new mechanic introduced in the Street Fighter 6 series, adds a bunch of extra damage on a whiffed anything. So commonly you see that like on a dragon punch punish, but right there the throw punish got the punish counter damage. Wake up DP, like I said, right there, first one to fire.
Definitely. Want to get out of that pressure as soon as possible. You do not want to be the first one to put in that corner situation. The throw loops are terrifying. The pressure is so scary in this game.
Yeah, and one of the new mechanics with Season 2 that you're going to probably see a lot is going to be the wake up drive reversal. So it's putting in the drive reversal input as you are getting up. You get it for free. You don't have to do it. Come in, grab by Jamie. This is going to be enough to do it. End it with a level 1 breakdance. Definitely got to be enough, even with the scaling.
Had a little bit of worry on the end of that one that might have not made it, but did find the extra little bit of damage.
Yeah, four drinks really helps. So as you see, Jamie, every time he gets a drink, normally after his knockdowns, we see after this turret combo, drink, he gets the one drink under that. So that's going to empower, gives him new moves, more damage, Papa John's.
Definitely want to get those drinks in, that nice herbal tea.
Yeah, I always say it's like Capri Sun. Capcom's been very vocal about it not being a drink that requires you to be 21 or older. Huge jump in over the whip, take him straight to the corner here, pick up a drink in the process. No, going to hold on to it.
Nice escape out of the corner here for A.K.I.
Yeah, Mega Man, a little bit of an input error right there. I think he wanted instant air dive kick to try to keep the pressure on and got instant jump roundhouse. That's all right. So 2 drinks on. Mega Man, huge life lead. Bear Smith got to try to make a comeback here.
Punish.
Plus frames there. Good tech. So first one, Shimmy's been established now.
Critical art available as well. Could get a lot of damage coming in here off of a good confirm. We're going into the wall. The stun is here. What's the combo?
It's going to be pretty muted. Level 3 would be just to get back in, but he drops it. Unfortunate.
There we go. You got one more interaction to make it happen here for Bears. A throw's a good
next
start.
hit wins.
Oh, nice drive rush in. Good stuff. Little fist bump coming in.
This is a battle of crouch medium kicks. So both these characters really get their offense and kind of their counter poke defense established by that crouch medium kick. Cammy's goes a little bit further. Chun-Li's a little bit faster. Early dive kick, blow up the anti-air. On point here with the Oki. Sneezy back to the wall. Spin knuckle, free pressure on the way in. Again, that is +3 on block. Throw now been established. So every time you say throw established, consider the options. What comes next? Sneezy going to answer back. Let's go back to mid-screen where it all began. EXDP trying to send a message early, but Sneezy ready for it.
Yep.
Good optimal damage, has the Oki.
Once again, you're in the corner. The classic Street Fighter scenario. This is a really scary spot to be. Just crouching under the timer here. Sneezy is taking their time. They know they don't got to rush it. Cammy players will be spending that meter for sure. Huge confirm. I think you find the kill here. Nicely done by Sneezy.
Yeah, and you can go back and watch this, how many crouch medium kicks were exchanged between these two players. And again, like crouch medium kick, drive rush into button is kind of the Street Fighter 6 meta right now. Both these characters do a good job at it, and that's where most of their meter is going to be going. So using that EX dive kick, the primary use of that is to blow up the natural anti-air. So Chun-Li will stay at medium kick. It's going to be an opportunity for that dive kick to really shine. So last time, Sneezy goes for the throw, finds a tick, immediately picks up light punch, light kick throw. In the corner, opts for burnout, probably going to see level 3 here.
Yeah, huge damage coming in from Sneezy, spending it all.
Yeah. Drankopotamus is going to have one more thing to say here, and it might look grim, but burnout. Okay, yeah, I was going to say. Burnout, Chun-Li against Cammy. Cammy have a lot of opportunity, but didn't get a chance to do it there. And the tempo, basically, the tail of the tape is Drank did an early EXTP, got punished for it, didn't touch that button for the rest of the round. Let's see if he opts for it in this set.
Yeah, the burnout can give you such a big disadvantage, but it's definitely not the end of the game. Lots of good options for you still. Look at this, just oppressive. Sneezy is just running it down right now.
And really important too, Sneezy recognized the threat of the dive kick, so normally you back up to that range looking for the jump out. He's like, oh, you can just have it. You can have it because I don't want to deal with the dive kick.
Absolutely. What a reaction coming in. Finds the punish as well. A little throw to finish things off.
That's number one fundamental. If you're sitting here watching at home being like, well, drive impact is so cheap. How do you do that? Sneezy leading his neutral with cancelable normals, that's how you want to pilot every single character in this game. Absolutely. That way, if the other player gets desperate and throws out a drive impact, you can always react to it. Again, just one button will get you there. Yep. Sneezy now changing up the pacing of this match, opting for a little bit more projectile. There's the clip of the feet. Good confirm back. Okay, so we saw dash tick throw last time. This time, hit confirm, but doesn't get the spinning bird kick off the crouch medium punch. Probably off for EX legs there into super, but wants to save the meter.
Little parry coming in, taking the turn back, going into the stance. We're trying to find anything here. Sneezy has been playing so solid. Finds a Enker as well. I think, are we dead here?
Yeah. This is level 3. So something to notice. So you saw Drankopotamus with Stein Fierce. Looking for spin knuckle right there. Okay, she is 100% rush down all day, whereas Dhalsim is that typical keep away style. So you see Shira already fishing for those buttons, trying to whiff punish those Dhalsim limbs. crouch medium kick off the drive rush, going to be the big money maker in terms of frame advantage. Excellent confirm. This is scary right now, showing the early shimmy, trying to get Narath to blink. Plus frames on the roundhouse. Another drive rush in, trying to jump out as Narath, pinned down in the corner. Shira trying to keep that pressure on Narath, cool as a cucumber. Keeps it honest with the fireballs. Teleport out, no response.
And block on the mix as well. Coming in with the teleport. Now Narath is kind of in that win con, sitting under the timer.
And the big battle here when you're watching Street Fighter 6 is, yes, when you drop to low health or 0 health, it is KO, but the tale is often told in the drive bar management. Both these players sitting around the 3 bar mark, little run up and say hello. So that's been established. Good drive. There's the wake up drive reversal. Narath making good use of that. There's the whiff punish there. Big crouch fierce by Kimberly. All plus frames all day. Straight into it. Opts for level 1? Absolutely. Kimberly's big buff, or I guess at face value buff, was being able to confirm EX Air Tatsu into her level 2.
Nice. Very
rare that you see Kimberly players not opt to hold on for that level 3, as she does get the passive buff with the music. But Shira, being a true master of his character, says, I'm going to do what it takes to get the kill.
Absolutely, and these players have been absolutely grinding everything out. There's no such thing as a fair weather Street Fighter 6 fan anymore. A year into the game's life cycle, you know how to deal with these Dhalsim fireballs. You know how to deal with this Kimberly pressure. Nice little TK there.
So instant drill right there to get out of the potential throw mix-up. And Narath said, I've got it. Got to juggle here. Wake up level 2 is going to find a mark. Absolutely.
Nicely
Drink that
done.
Sunny D. And that's something about Dhalsim, is he is such a character that it can look on paper very easy to rush down, very easy to bully in the corner, but you still got to respect that wake up super. And the level 2 specifically has a specific way to punish it. You can't just autopilot, because you will still get your vitamin D one way.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, okay. Questionable drill finds himself a counter hit right there. So also some nuances that happened earlier in that match that have been established, namely Shira been able to manipulate the jump-in timing with the elbow drop, able to snipe Narath. Narath has such a huge life lead right now, looking about 60%.
Yeah, we got that yoga fire coming in.
It's dead.
Huge confirm for Narath, taking game 1. Very nicely done.
This is when I would say, you suck, Peter. But no. All right. Narath 1 game ahead. Shira not far behind. Dhalsim, even in a year later, still kind of a very rare kind of matchup to see, to get that quality experience online. So Shira trying to find a way in, trying to navigate these limbs with the slide, trying to whiff punish stuff. Shimmied right there. Big damage by Narath.
Beautiful shimmy.
Even though we're in Kansas, that is a KC barbecue technique going back to time immemorial there up Dhalsim. Along with that parry nerf, it can be a little bit more risky to try to parry some of Dhalsim's normals because of the recovery frames on that with parry. Oh, the Mummy had an opportunity there. Shira let it go.
Yeah, you had a lot of drive gauge left there. You weren't quite taking the chip damage, but still, this zoning from Narath is just so oppressive right now. Those bendy limbs are going straight for your face. Little parry here, just trying to find a way in.
And it's all about approach with Dhalsim. It's all about approach. So now that Shira's in, he's got to absolutely maximize on this. So a bunch of stray hits. Go ahead and count on the throw. You still got the corner. Worst case scenario is jumping at Dhalsim. Probably one of the worst things you can do. Not because he's necessarily going to do a bunch of damage on the anti-air, because he's gonna escape. Level 3. Take it straight from Luffy.
There we go. A little Gatling coming in. Get some good damage. And this is such a scary spot. Your drive gauge is starting to get lower as well. You have the critical art available, but are you even going to get an opportunity to use it? You got to protect your shins there.
Yeah, it's going to, okay. Oh, I was going to say had some daylight, a little bit of a drop. Narath very wisely using that drive reversal offensively. A lot of players hold on to drive reversal. Ed, a Season 1 DLC, very popular. Bimmy on Ed, Pickle Stein on JP. So JP, the Sagat style full screen in your face with a roundhouse type zoning. Drive rush right away. Bimmy already back to the wall, trying to get out with Snatcher, trying to counter poke. Does not react to the drive impact. Full JP kit right now.
JP's definitely been the villain of this game since release. People have been learning, getting a little better at dealing with the matchup, but we can see the villainous stuff still happens with 7 golden letters on the screen.
And that was a really good restand by Pickle Stein right there, because going for the low ghost is trying to get people to walk out of that. Now he's got it set up to where he can potentially get a command grab out of there. All right, so Bimmy gets some life early, jump in with the meaty on the back end, finds one, crouch medium punch, straight in.
Real nice in the corner where you want to be.
We might see reverse perfect right here, and commentator's curse, of course. All right, right back into it goes Pickle Stein. So again, now Bimmy has to navigate this gigantic wall of literal minefields.
Yep.
Spikes coming from the bottom, pillars coming from the top, ghosts coming at you horizontally, and one of them could be a command grab. Over the top, double portal setup, opts to teleport in, so gives it away and says, you know what, you didn't react to the last DI, I think the mental stack is in effect, I'm willing to go into grayscale. EXDP by Bimmy, sit with your chest. This is almost a checkmate scenario right here. This is full chip.
Chip damage coming in so clutch for Bimmy. They got some hypeness in the crowd here as well. Definitely make some noise for your homies, your local heroes.
All right, so if you're going to walk back all day, we're coming for the feet.
Absolutely.
Other side, teleport. So Pickle Stein been doing a really good job mixing it up. That time, Bimmy late to respawn, but still gets the whip punish DI regardless. Good chunk of health on the way in. Wow, risky jab on that. Looking for the meaty setup by Ed, but nobody home. Other side, full conversion. Pickle Stein gonna have to make a very paramount choice right now, whether to continue this EX pressure and go into burnout, which he does, but he's really gonna have to make it up now. All this pressure, level 2 snap on him, Aegis Reflector in effect. Can't block all day. High, low, mix up, throw. What do you got? Pickle Stein, game number 1.
Absolutely. I mean, is it a high? Is it a low? Is it a bird? Is it a plane? It's just JP. Got that corner pressure on lock. Definitely doing well here. Taking the first game, but a close one. Definitely duking it out.
One of that is such a unavoidable scenario in season 1 prior. But now again, as we've only seen Narath use so far, is the wake up drive reversal option. Yep. That could have been potentially an option to get out of that pressure. Just something to consider.
Yeah,
trading
absolutely.
back and forth here. Big buttons on JP, of course. A little bit of those disjointed hitboxes a la Marth with the sword. All right, so this is all plus frames right here. That big snatcher, the EX snatcher. You're 2+ man. You're 2+ on that.
2+ for your own good. Suffering from success, getting thrown for your trouble.
Oh, and there's a big nerf from JP too. That crouch heavy punch used to be completely air invuln, which call that an oversight or a feature. Glass is half empty or half JP. That's up to you. But we saw Bimmy score a big hit on that. And really, if I'm Bimmy right now, I'm saying that's my avenue in. That's my route.
Yep.
If he's got to rely on that nerfed anti-air, that's how I got to try to get some extra damage in.
That teleport into the throw here. Pickle Stein definitely seems like they got the mental stack pouring out here. Bimmy's going to have to find an answer here pretty quick.
On those teleports, man, if the portal is in front of you, you can always respond with a normal anti-air. You can always hit JP out of that. All right, tick throw looks good. Bimmy in the burnout, though. 1 round away. See if he can hold on. One of the worst characters to be against is in the corner against JP. This is all true pressure, 2-string. Oh, but a big misinput by Pickle Stein.
Yeah, that level 3.
Oh, the desperation. This is back and forth. Both these players with the spaghetti or pickles, however you want to call it, on the floor, but
absolutely. Listen, laughing it off a little bit. Sometimes it gets a little bit goofy out there on the streets. We are very excited to be getting back into things. Brief intermission, but now we are here with some Cammy versus A.K.I.
Yeah, so a big thing around here is going to be that spin knuckle to try to navigate some of A.K.I.'s projectiles, the dive kick to blow up the unorthodox we mentioned earlier, anti-airs, namely that coward crouch roundhouse.
Cammy versus projectiles. Tale as old as time.
Nice meaty there by Drankopotamus. We got Drankopotamus. We have no names up right now, but Drankopotamus on Cammy, and we should be on loser's side.
No, we might be in the other pool.
You know what? For the sake of the commentary, it's Cammy versus A.K.I.
So, there it is.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Just like the content vultures will take from this, it'll be Cammy versus A.K.I. and Cammy taking round number 1, but A.K.I. not that far behind. So things you can do universally to kind of mitigate some of the dive kick pressure is you have that parry on deck, and that can really make you second guess. How do you want to anti-air? Okay, so Bear Smith, I was going to say, I thought we already saw him on stream.
Yeah, we've gotten to see both these players show off a little bit so far.
Oh, got to see punish on that. Good anti-air. Cammy in no short order of anti-airs herself. A.K.I. not able to change up her jump arc necessarily, but can get kind of tricky with the jump fierce punch in terms of kind of a fake cross-up, no cross-up kind of mix-up. Throw been established, so pay attention to that. Rock, paper, scissors element there. I go to tick throw because I want you to start throwing so that I can capitalize with the shimmy later on. Mix up there. So coward crouch where she slithers on the ground. She can get circle kicks, -4, or go for a command grab.
Drankopotamus is being so patient are navigating this neutral so well, but it's just not quite enough as Bears is getting a few more interactions in here.
And there's that parry I talked about. So it's like the ability to change up your jump arc so powerful in a Street Fighter game because it makes you lose those active frames on your anti-air.
Yep.
That's where the parry comes in. And one of the kind of additional pressure scenarios that Aki puts on you naturally is that when she hits you with any of her poison attacks, you do get poisoned. You start losing health at very small intervals. So that can make some players start to overcommit, kind of overextend. But any damage that Aki gets, the poison goes away, as shown right there. All right, so in the corner here, Drankopotamus has established a tick throw scenario right there. That's where he's going for the throw. Lands a counter hit. Trying to get out of the corner. He's got to keep this pressure on right here. There's the big shimmy. Uses a roundhouse, but drops the combo. Still at an advantageous situation with the frames. Got to go all the way here. Got to burn it or lose it. Wake up, level 1. No, sir. Oh, and the pause. That's okay. That's imminent death. That's imminent death. Yeah. Thumbs up. So normally if you pause during a match, you forfeit your round as per CPC rules. But it was imminent death, so no harm, no foul right there.
Absolutely.
But you can tell the pressure is on the line here. This is loser side of pool. Neither one of these players want to go home. It's a long drive to Wichita. And talk about long space. Aki cuts it short. Cammy right back in there with EX dive kick. Straight to the corner. There's the crouch fierce. We've seen it all around. Looking for one. Watch the feet.
Drankopotamus has spent all of that drive gauge so far. Now in a pretty decent situation for Bearmouth, actually. Gonna be using to rush down a little bit.
And again, when you're in burnout, everything that your opponent throws at you, it gets +4 additional frames of advantage. So Drankopotamus really overextending right now. I've got to jump. I've got to forward dash. Oh, but a big miss DI. Drankopotamus has got some light here. Tick throw. We've already seen that shimmy, so we've got to go back to that. Bear Smith now being very cautious, looking for a perfect parry in the spin knuckle. Here comes the drive rush, plus frames, catches him low.
Nice punish on the jump in there.
Yeah, the hooligan ball from Cammy. I call it the Cammy ball. She can go dive kick. She can go jaguar kick. She can go command grab. She can go land and go for a slide. Very close to Akuma's demon flip type of pressure. So Drankopotamus has now been blown up 4 times in a row trying to jump in on Bear Smith. Solid anti-air Aki. Big jump and no answer. Another one using the dive kick that time. See, the ability to change your jump arc can change your entire aerial approach.
Absolutely. And Bear Smith definitely has been on top of the anti-airs, but Drankopotamus just doing so well, navigating through the neutral space. Trying to find something here.
Yeah, good idea to try to parry that too, because that spin knuckle on block is super advantageous. Bear Smith, aware of his situation, did not want to go for the throw tech, opt for the backdash in that scenario. Very smart thing, 1 step ahead. I'm not going to play this game. Big punish counter. Are we going to see critical art here? No, we're going to save it. Wake up level 3 though. Didn't press anything. Drankopotamus has got a shot here. Won't even need to burn level 3. Straight into level 1. Perfect use of meter. Drankopotamus 1 round away.
Beautiful stuff. Saving some of that meter for next round as well. We got some fans in the crowd popping off for you.
I can't blame Bear Smith emptying the clip like that, level 3, because he's been at that point blank pressure, getting eaten up in the corner. Scramble situation right now. Waffle House all over the floor like Aki. Knockdown. Plus frames, trying to walk out. Huge jump in. Drankopotamus relentless right now. Working for level 3 bar. He's got it on this with the confirm.
Definitely. Wow. Great confirm into the level 3. Does not let up off of the gas. Drankopotamus finds a drop of blood in the water and is just going for it.
1 touch away. Bear Smith still has.
Oh. Beautiful stuff. Keeping the pressure on. Follow the bracket along at home. We are in top 8 qualifiers, and it is about to get hot in the air.
Yeah, on the beach, summertime. Good stand light kick, confirm early on. So there's already some information being gathered by both sides. Dap showing that elbow standing reset into the throw. Seems he got to make a very kind of clutch decision. Will he challenge in that situation? So in the corner, plus frames right here. Using that crouch heavy punch by Kimberly to get the party started. There's the can. Do I block? Do I hold back? Do I drive reversal?
Trying to block the mix, get thrown instead. It's all part of the mental stack. And just look at this, David.
Let's go gambling. Oh, man.
Oh, dang it.
Yeah, oh, dang it.
Dang it.
Oh, dang it. Yeah, Matt, exactly. So that is very much a Street Fighter 6 Kimberly round. Dapvip sucks.
Yep.
Teleport over the top. That knee is plus. So if you don't, that's a situation. You got to deal with the problem before it becomes a problem. You got to snipe her out of the air. You got to put some kind of active box on the board, keep her from teleporting in. Big stand medium kick looks good. Kimberly going to work.
Well, command grab action knocked into the wall. This is so scary, actually. You got one more chance to interact.
Dap was looking for confirmed level 3 off that elbow. And really good timing to use that DI because, again, I have thrown so much at you, the kitchen sink and more, and then DI.
Yep.
The mental stack overload. Okay, medium kick, puts in the mix. Nice little stagger right there. So if Sneezy pays attention to that, okay, let's move on. Sneezy got to move on right now. The important part of that was as soon as he put pressure on Dapvip, what did Dapvip do? He walked out of pressure.
Yep.
So Sneezy got to take that one little microscopic interaction in this entire set and say, how can I capitalize off that? How can I build and evolve my pressure moving forward? Oh no, Dap just caught standing. Hopefully that's not a hitbox issue. Shout outs. Okay, so now the tick throw been set up too, off of the parry. And these are all the will they, won't be type of decisions being made. Great punish there. Elbow, block. Sneezy operates in burnout.
And we talk about the mental stack, but you also are getting a lot of data. Sneezy has been seeing a lot of Dapvip's offense so far, but Dapvip hasn't really seen anything that Sneezy's bringing in on the offense side. So it definitely has an opportunity to make a reversal happen here.
There's definitely some give and take. I think that was a Hail Mary slide right there. So if you're sitting at home going like, wow, what a reaction. No, it was Hail Mary slide. He's in burnout, looking for 3+ frames. Back to the wall here. Last time we saw a DI interaction, but Sneezy, he's got some tools to play with. And right now, he's being absolute wall. It's what you want to see, the charge character style. Chun-Li overhead, time to block. He's got enough here. Won't even need the super. No batteries required.
Spends the drive gauge, getting that last little bit of HP secured. We're going to see Dapvip does have a little bit of a meter disadvantage at the moment, but...
Yeah, in this matchup, for both these characters, neither one of them have a super that's necessarily going to turn the tide of the match.
For sure.
So both these guys probably going to look to empty the clip on a level 3. But really, it's this give and take of what are they both doing in these little micro situations. Excellent wake-up, drive, reversal. Again, deal with the problem before it becomes a problem. Yeah. And Dapvip using that EX teleport, that's the one that goes high-low, look for the pink smoke. All right, block 1. Going to take all this, full extension. Dapvip got to make a choice. Level 3, and this level 3 is not just to get damage. You're getting 2 things right here. Getting your drive bar back, getting the level 3 buff that will persist into the next round.
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to be beatboxing into the next round. Dapvip going to be feeling good going into this one. Got the install in.
This is such a tug-of-war battle between these two players because we haven't seen it come down to like last hit wins or next hit wins. It's been like one person, huge life lead. Next guy, huge life lead.
Absolutely. Check it out. Level 3 is available for Sneezy. Going to have to find an option, but does get back thrown into the corner.
Yeah, and that's the thing is like Sneezy is doing a really good job at recognizing how Dap is jumping right there. These elbows, mixing up a jump roundhouse. Doesn't want to get caught trying to anti-air at the wrong time, but it is a 50-50 guess.
Tries to get a whiff punish in there. Not quite fast enough. This could be some good damage in the corner.
Dap's got to hold on to his meter right here. Mix up, look at that. The motionless shimmy, the instant air Tatsu looks good on Dapvip. Enjoying this level 2 buff here, but Sneezy not out of it. In fact, critical art stocked. How will he find a way? Try to catch Dapvip, walking back. There it was. He looked forward, the low forward into super. And Dapvip has got it, but I was telling you, man, it was those little minute recognizing Kuma. And they all start and end with the brawler Marisa.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely going to be taking advantage of some of that defense here.
So one thing right away, those dive kicks, while they are strong to blow up the natural anti-airs, this is the big department where Marisa struggles in, is dealing with characters that jump in. That dive kick, though, the higher you block it, the more negative it is. And being a taller character like Marisa makes it harder to kind of thread that needle for those dive kicks. So Enker got to be ready for that.
Want to be aiming for those ankles for sure.
There you go.
An anti-air.
Yeah, and that's the thing, though, that will always lose to the dive kicks. But look at the damage right there. One command grab, immediately blowing it up. Enker in a really good spot right now. EX looking for some armor, kind of trying to skip some neutral with the step kick. No challenge from Drankopotamus, though.
Drank has to be so careful. The Marisa is just so hard to interact with in some of these situations. You got to be worried about the armor. You got to be worried about the huge buttons. They're just absolutely blowing you up.
Yeah, and it's a lot with Enker. He's, again, stabbing with that crouch strong, looking to try to get things started with that. Wake up parry. So, again, Drank got to figure out right away. I need throw. Great neutral jump. Had an opportunity right there. Enker going to march his way straight to the corner. I don't care about hit confirms. We only care about putting hands on you. Plus frames. Hold this DI.
This one's going to hurt.
Oh, man. That was okay. Man, and this is the thing about Enker right now. As a grappler, this is best case scenario.
Yeah.
You didn't have to show frame traps.
Yep.
You didn't have to show shimmies. You didn't have to show confirms.
Yep.
You just have to now put the literal fear of God into your opponent that they are always looking for that command grab.
Yep. I mean, that first command grab is really where the game gets started as a grappler player. You know, the mental snack is nothing until you represent that command grab for the first time. And once that damage starts rolling in, it's like, oh, okay. Now you can just do strikes for the rest of the game, and they probably all hit because that command grab is looking scary.
All right, so Drankopotamus trying to get something going with that shimmy right there. Enker not biting on it. Okay, so there's the wake-up throw to try to deter some of the parries. Right now is where you got to see the dive kick come into effect. Enker not taken to the air. Classically, what you see in fighting games is when you have a life lead over your opponent, the first thing they're going to do to try to get back in the game is jump. So be ready with that anti-air right there. Jump in, huge damage. Marisa still on the warpath. Got to see some big damage right there. Drop it. Enker now seeing himself in the grayscale of burnout.
Okay.
The Drankopotamus can get very belligerent now with these spin knuckles.
Well,
Yeah,
Cammy can just absolutely run these streets when you're in that burnout state. This is a scary situation to be in. In the corner, though. No confirm.
It's back to fourth here. That should be enough. Nice. All right, so somebody somewhere, he turns around and smiles to it. Somebody somewhere was going to make something happen, and that somebody happened to be Drank. So if you're Enker right now, be like, did the momentum shift? Nah, I'm going to jump heavy punch right here and just absolutely blow you up. One throw.
Keeping that keep going. These armor moves, I mean, Drake's doing such a good job jumping over all of these armor moves. Hasn't quite found the punish timing yet, but we'll most certainly get there.
Okay, so pick up parry. Mash level 2. Got him. Not going to be enough. Critical art level 3 for Cammy, one of the highest damaging level 3s in the game. Very high burst damage. And right now, Drankopotamus has got to do something to deter these jump-ins. Has a whip punish opportunity. Enker just cool as a cucumber right now.
Oh, man. In that situation, I mean, you have a mountain of HP and you have a mountain of a character you're trying to get through on the other side. Critical art available, but, you know, the amount of HP difference in that situation, sometimes better just save level 3 for the next round.
Yep, absolutely. So the big change right here is which of these players are going to start really trying to control the air. Drankopotamus has had a lot of opportunities with his DPs if he can land one. Enker trying to go air to air, which is a better opportunity. Awkward DI, yeah, reset on the ground. No dive kick. The XDP first to hit. Plus frames. Good control by Enker. Not committing to the parry, but that means Drankopotamus has earned himself a throw. Level 3, gotta see it.
The throw comes in, no punish though, so it's still alive, but the nicely done.
So someone's got to tell Drankopotamus right now, you can't take that meter with you.
Yep.
You know, you can't take it with you, but that's okay. So in the scramble. So now we are in a very interesting situation between these two players where this is a gunfight. This is a standoff. Who is gonna blink first?
Yep.
Both these players on loser side here in pool at Kansas KO for 2024. Nobody wants to go home.
Yep.
Early arrow that had been spaced and safe on block. All right, Enker, time to play. No overhead for you, sir.
Reversal out, running some pressure, but the parry comes through.
Yeah, these guys are just swinging buttons right now.
We're pressing right now. That's okay.
Yeah, we did not pay $60 on our custom fight sticks and pads to block, my friend.
Absolutely.
Still looking for shimmy.
We've been doing cautious neutral, lots of neutral jumps and stuff.
Ooh, I got hit. Nice dragon punch, finds it finally. Plus frames there. Enker well aware of it, trying to jump back out of danger. He's got a chance here. Level 1 stock though, opts for the reset and the trade. So again, I don't care about your frame down. I don't care about your hitboxes.
No.
I don't care about your matchup. I'm here to punch you until you stop moving.
Exactly. You're only minus if you're scared, and that is being embodied here for sure.
Drankopotamus on match point, so good light kick right there. Meet him in the air again. That's the same idea. Deal with the problem before it becomes a problem. You don't want to deal with those dive kicks. Meet him up top.
Another anti-air.
And Enker's starting to kind of figure it out. Okay, if I just chill, I can just chill.
Yeah.
So you're seeing less parries here. You're seeing less like push the issue. It's more like I'm gonna take what you give me. Plus frames, catches them. And now like I said, Drankopotamus, you saw it freeze up. And Enker playing the perfect grappler mindset.
Yep.
Strike hits, strike hits. Well, how do you stop a strike? By blocking. Well, what's coming next? You guessed it, the command grab.
Absolutely. Lots of butter on the stick for both of these players. Meter to close it out here.
Spend it. There it is. I told you. Now answer right back level 3. No, he's going to hang on to it.
Perfect parry.
Super scaled on perfect parry. It does more mental damage. Oh, looking for a cheeky little reset is Enker, but on the other side is Drank. Back to neutral here, 75 seconds to play. Huge jump roundhouse. Drankopotamus has got a shot into level 3, and he's got it.
Remembers to spend the meter this time. Very nicely done. That wake-up super could have definitely sent death.
Parts of the country playing his heart out in Street Fighter 6, and now we have him here at Kansas KO. All right, Honda also got some pretty strong buffs too. Just really more quality of life changes, but he, like everyone else, must now navigate this minefield, ghost and spikes and portals. Other side, that big stand roundhouse by JP, very plus. Headbutts must be perfect parried if you want to interact with them on the way in.
But in this JP matchup with all of these spikes laid down, there are no free headbutts.
Yeah, the EX one is the only one.
Yeah.
That's the only one in game time, kind of showing his hand, showing a little bit of desperation, looking for that EX headbutt because it is the closest thing that Honda has to a wake-up reversal. It has armor on it, but it's, as you saw, not a get-out-of-jail-free card. Nice heavy butt headbutt for the anti-air answer, trying to neutral jump. Again, you got to earn those things. So again, a lot of people against JP will go for the early, I want to bait out amnesia. But you've got to put JP in a situation where that looks good. Can't press buttons. A lot of meaty damage right here coming from on game time. Snap on him. Gonna see even more drive rush damage here too if we look for the DI version of this combo. Confirmed, there it is. Nice parry away. But hey, put the brakes on a little bit. Don't touch me.
Back throw in the corner. That's exactly where you want to be. Baits out the parry as well.
All right, so level 3. This is going to get the life lead in game time's favor, but also give him some of this crucial drive gauge back as well. Not going to kill. Pickle still has a shot here.
Staying in the ring a little bit. Good parry on the headbutt and just a clean punish as well. Pickle knows this matchup. They know what they're getting into.
Yeah, so the headbutt is -4 on block, and just for reference, Street Fighter 6 fastest button in the game is 4 frames. So it wasn't necessarily it was a punish; it's that game time is he's pressing afterwards, and that's kind of a knowledge check that a lot of Hondas are going to put you through. Do you know how to take your turn back? Pickle Stein showing absolutely I do. Here's a spike for your trouble. All right, and Pickle Stein doing a great job of making this a no-fly zone.
Yep.
Other side, good answer to the head to the butt slam. So. Game time is really throwing all of his options at the wall.
Yeah.
The butt slam, EX headbutt, trying to jump in, but he's got to slow down and use the space to his advantage, especially when Pickle kind of gives it up with a teleport.
Yep.
Run up to somebody, say hello.
And Pickle Stein definitely using a lot of good options as well. It's one of those classic zoner situations where it's like, okay, you're finally getting an opportunity to look in. You look up at the health bar and like, oh, why am I at 20%?
Yep.
I've just been struggling at full screen.
What did I do? And also, too, like, game time is in burnout, and yet he's the one that's been taking all the damage. So another testament of how strong Pickle's neutral has been, just being relentless right now. Game time trying to force his way in burnout here. Every button is a special, and Pickle gonna take it 2 straight.
Very excited to see both these players give it their all. We've seen them on stream a couple of times already.
Both these characters have very dominating low forwards. It's the crouch medium kick or the 2MK, as you anime players are familiar with. There it is, right off the gate, drive rush into crouch medium punch or kick. There it is, trying to catch the walk back. So again, it's these micro decisions in neutral. It's this pay attention after you block. What are you doing? And Sneezy immediately adapting and saying, I blocked the first one, I ain't walking back anymore. Walk up and say hello, welcome to the dance, put throws on him. And one of the strengths, too, is like, oh, but Chun-Li's fireball doesn't go full screen. Well, you saw Mega Man trying to punish a fireball that never came.
Yep.
So parry it. And that's just free meter. It's free real estate. And speaking of real estate, your back is against the wall now. Hold this zoning. Sneezy backing up, looking for the anti-air spacing. Absolutely not, my man.
Good punish as well. Sneezy with a solid round 1. First blood on the table.
And an EX reversal, too. Early on, Mega Man kind of showing his hand, but also setting a precedent. I will do it. So Sneezy cannot afford to get too complacent in his offense, knowing that the EXTP is in his back pocket. Restand, good backdash. Here it comes. Drunken boxing. Sneezy just willing to block that on the way in. It can do a lot of drive damage. Unsafe palm, especially with the longer range of Chun-Li. Gonna have a mix-up after this.
Really good stuff. Finishing off with spinning bird kick there.
Yeah,
I mean, Sneezy's doing such a great job not allowing those hits to get through. No drinks on the table yet.
Yeah, good spacing. And notice these block strings that Sneezy is using set him up for the perfect space for anti-air. Mega Man now has to be careful close to burnout. Every drink matters here. 2 of them on board. Let's see if he can blow up that stand medium kick with the dive kick if he opts for it. Looking for a big whip punish on the roundhouse. Nobody home. That's one of the new buffs from Jamie. More projectile invincibility on the breakdance. What a perfect pair from Sneezy. Side switches Mega Man into the corner. Right there. Kind of missed though. Stand medium punch. Not sure. I'd still trust my dive kick if I were you.
Got the meter available.
Oh, didn't trust the hit confirm. Interesting that Mega Man, he's almost at a point now where he can set up the roundhouse.
Yep.
He can set up that roundhouse whip, do another roundhouse, and he'll actually get a punish if Sneezy keeps snapping on the crouch medium kick.
Yep. But
But again, these are the screenshots that define our lives.
absolutely, and like you were saying, that 2MK coming in, just a super solid confirm. No stranger to that.
That'll be the new soap opera, the screenshots of our lives. Yeah, and again, a lot of buttons in the mid-range here. Mega Man not really confident on whip punishing, looking for low forward. Or can whip punishing Chun-Li, easier said than done.
Well, finds the meaty as well. Again, sent all the way to the corner. No drinks yet. Gonna have to find something. The defense Sneezy's putting on is very, very strong so far.
Yeah, he's doing a great job at switching gears between harassing you with the drive rush normals and then going to the fireball space. Because right now it's not about the fireball damage, it's about Mega Man trying to jump the gun literally into a stand medium kick. Right there. You can block, you can dragon punch, and Chun-Li's got one too. She doesn't have to rely on that. She does have down kicks, the 10 show kicks. Don't really see a lot of Chun-Li's employ that a lot in the neutral. Finally finds one stand roundhouse. Good damage. All the way in, teched away. Shimmy's been established. Okay, air to air.
Sneaks a little drink in there. Level 3 currently for Mega Man. Definitely a happy place to be.
Oh man, I was expecting drink number 4 on that knockdown. Kosho, an absolute moving wall, one that Chun-Li can rely upon to walk behind. There, finally tags that low forward. So this is going to be damage into potential drink. No, safe jump setup, teched away. So crucial, jumping in. Full burnout. No, it's a restand right here. Going for a chip, parry that, Daigo. Oh, he dropped it, but the level 1 is not in time.
Oh, tried to find the right punish, but unfortunately the level 1 just was not enough. The chip nearly sealed the deal there for Sneezy.
Oh, man. Okay, so both players are going to have to snap out of it quickly. I had the right answer until it was the wrong answer. Safe jump, great punish, or shimmy right there. Had the right idea, just didn't capitalize. Take a sip.
2 drinks in, slowly but surely, climbing up the tier list here.
Yeah, in real time. Gonna take another drink here? No, offshore the Oki. Okay. That's the stand roundhouse setup I was talking about earlier. Get one to whiff, have a second one. Nice, trying to base something out. Drive rush jab. That's enough to kill.
Nicely done. Mega Man's been so on top of these air-to-airs. There's not been an air approach that has not met an elbow on the way.
Yeah, so Mega Man now starting to kind of get a little more comfortable, a little more confident in this neutral. Let's see if he's got Sneezy on his back foot or if Sneezy is just lying in wait. Then I want you to be comfortable.
Yep.
Come find me. Low forward. Knockdown. EXTP finds a mark. And again, that's the merit of showing that EX reversal early in the round.
Yep.
It makes your component be like, he won't do it again.
Absolutely. 2 drinks down. 3 bars for both players.
A little CPU punish right there when they empty jump you. That's -2. That's not a punish. So on safe jump, perfect parry, you do not get to take your turn back. You're just -2. A lot of people go like, oh, I'm going to do my big perfect parry punish and not work out. Too complacent with the fireball game. Lands Mega Man 5, 6, 7. 1-1 here in the losers finals. To come this far, to run it all the way back loser side and to meet your demise, nobody wants to go home right now.
We've officially got a game on our hands. Getting into game 3. Take a moment, take a breath. Lock in. It is time to do or die for this bracket.
It's the fireball game by Sneezy, it's the drive rush game by Mega Man, and then the gaps in the middle are the anti-airs and low forwards. Like, that's it. Low forward. Now the next, we're going to see a jump. How's the player going to handle the jump? The aerial approach. Still on the low forward level. Both players trying to exchange. On block is a drive rush. On hit is a combo. Reset. There's the jump. Into the throw. Immediately.
Oh, this is real good for Sneezy. Finds a back throw here, though. Mega Man now in the driver's seat.
And sometimes, like, when the other player knows that, wow, talk about fishing out button timing, dash up, be like -4, and then put a jab on somebody for counter hit, that's got to be something Mega Man's got to put in his hat, or in this case, his drink, his water skin, his, mobile canteen.
Well, Capri Sun letting you rock there. I know I feel like I unlock new moves when I take a sip of that Capri Sun. This is a lot of damage coming in, confirming into the super.
Yeah, pretty heavily scaled. The last kick does a lot. The follow-up into A.K.I, not enough.
One more
Block
interaction.
the safe jump. Hammering away is Sneezy. And eventually that door is going to come open. One handshake at a time.
There we go. Potentially match point for Sneezy.
What I'd like to almost see Mega Man do is kind of play this keep away game where he tries to get more safe drinks, because sometimes players get a little too enamored with running at Jamie. I don't want him to get drinks. I don't want him to get drinks.
Yep.
So you can kind of switch that gear a little bit. Back up full screen, palm into a drink. F it, we palm. F it, we palm. Again, this is like one mistake is I don't want to go home. EX all the way through. That's a new change that a lot of players have to get used to. And Sneezy kind of, hot on the trigger with the EX full screen fireball. Mega Man still at a meter deficit here. Finds himself in the corner.
Put yourself in the corner on that jump in, but this is going to be a nice option. The parry comes out. These parries from both players have been absolutely immaculate.
Mega Man walking back. Oh, I love the Serenity stance right there by Chun-Li. That was a mix-up last time in the heavy punch, but hey, we catch you walking forward. That's what you can't do when you walk forward, and that's blocked. Incoming Jamie missile, the break dance. America's Got Talent. Jamie's going to take that one. Jabberwocky's on the board.
Both players completely stacked out on the meter. Lots of butter on the bar and plenty of drinks to have here. The final
Need to
game.
see an anti-air, absolutely. I saw, man, he really put his wrist into that one. Like, I'm not missing that DP that time around. Plus frames, thrown, taken away. Watch for that evolution. Looking for a shimmy on the next one. Two Serenity streams go for low. Last time Sneezy opened up with the can opener on top. Will he get a shot here? Thing about Mega Man, if he critical arts right here, he's got enough bars for the follow-up. Gonna hold on to it. Over the top, ringing the bell. Look at him. Shamoving and I'm moving here into level 3. Mega Man gonna end it on a perfect. Absolutely. Time for a training session. We're not even get to see the critical R. That's all right.
Oh, perfect KO. Beautiful stuff. Holding on to the controllers till the last second just to make sure. Big handshakes. Yeah. It's all love here. Good stuff from both of these players. That's easy enough. We do some abbreviation here. That's okay.
Shira on Kimberly, Narath on Dhalsim. Losers semifinals here at Kansas KO. Narath sending Shira to loser side. So interesting about that little setup right there on the barbecue. If you perfect parry the first hit of that flame, you can VI through the rest of it. Some kind of matchup specific knowledge. And 85 seconds in, say goodbye to 60% of Shira's health. Yeah, and so Shira looking for that right there. Nice back roundhouse. Don't see that often. Narath just showing the absolute mastery of this character.
The 7 golden letters right off the bat. Zoners are always going to be just your perfect characters for getting those perfect KOs, but we're going to shut that down nice and early with that drive rush.
Yeah, and again, it's Dhalsim has multiple ways to interact with the character jumping in, but knowing the right button at the right time, again, that's the mark of the master. Shira, though, pushing Narath ever slowly, ever so slightly to the corner. This is where he's got to capitalize. So again, jumping, don't want to see it right here. Put the throws on, bait the wake-up drive reversal. You have to be ready for it. Great staggered pressure by Shira right there, using those plus frames. That time, tight string, staggered again. A big enough button after the heavy. Wake-up level 2, it hit last time. No, that was risky. That was so risky. Challenging that level 2 like that, man. But that's okay. Shira knows better. That's why I'm here on the mics, dunking them in.
Nicely done, Shirai. Keeping the pedal on the gas, wants to get into that corner situation and does not want to give it up under any circumstances. Even taking some more risky plays against that level 2.
Yeah.
But it is worth it in the end, because if you can keep Dhalsim into that corner.
Dang. So yeah, Narath using the Dhalsim drill as the throw bait, because he can get airborne nearly frame 1, and when you are airborne, you cannot be thrown unless you got that air throw.
Absolutely.
Plus frames, put some fire on the board. Trading right there. Another one, man. Narath is like, you reach, I teach. Here comes the Sunny D level 2. Meaty fireball, too meaty, too much protein on the board. Narath is speaking like, time to do what Dhalsim does best. Run away. Just kidding. Here comes that rush down.
It's time. We got some chip damage potential coming in. Both players burnt out. Critical art available for Shirai.
Stagger. Oh, we went for the second one. Another one. This is all plus. Narath can just hold back.
Yep.
He doesn't have to do anything crazy. But Shira now, critical art level 3. So just the most important part is Shira going to get back his drive bar, and he's going to have the buff. More damage, faster walk speed now. He's got to go for a DI, and he gets it. He's got all the bars, all the battery to do it. Just got to seal the deal, and he does.
Good stuff for Shirai. Good awareness, getting that drive meter back just at the perfect time. Narath was still a little bit lagged behind on that.
Yeah, no time to talk. So both players kind of exposing a little bit of their weaknesses. Narath kind of on the delay button timing, which Shira was able to capitalize on, and then Shira on this kind of more of a tendency to crouch tech, to use throw. So see how both these players try to exploit that moving into this game too. Bad drill gets a good punish.
So we go. We're in the corner. This is where Shirai wants to be.
Right there. Jab, 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 crouch fears. Put the gaps in, plus frames. And again, wake up drive reversal. Narath has got to show something now or get mixed to literal death.
This is looking scary. The parries are starting to come out. Narath cycling through some options. Let's try to find something. Playing a lot more of a rushdown game, you know. Shirai last time and a little bit this time has shown some struggles getting in on the Dhalsim, but Narath respecting it a little more.
Yeah, that's really good use of the teleport there. Thread the needle, wake up, drive reversal. Again, you look at it and you go, what is he doing? You gotta try something. Sooner than later, Shira on match point, trying to get into losers finals against Game Time. Big roundhouse, great start, and that is unscaled level 1. That was a buff that Dhalsim got in this recent patch, where his level 1 is, I'm pretty sure, unscaled in terms of damage. Great check on that teleport. My goodness, he's in Wichita, but that's a Chiefs and Chopper looking stand jab right there. Oh yeah, we're thinking about it. So Narath got to consider that teleport.
Yeah, the teleport definitely putting in a lot of work. Trying to find something here. Narath wants to shut down this approach at all costs. Wow. Nice call out on the teleport.
And really, like, that's the adaptation. That's how he was getting in the corner. And Shira's like, you know, I'm just going to wait until we see Yoga Comet, and then we're going to teleport. Great use of Crouch Fierce to whiff punish that limb. You're seeing at home being like, he wasn't anywhere near Dhalsim. Well, that extended hurt box on those buttons. Plus frames, plus frames, plus frames. And every time Narath is blocking, watch his drive bar is just deleting. He's got to make a choice now. Level 3. All right, so Narath gonna be down to about 30% here on a good day, but the real danger here, burnout.
Yep. Very scary situation to be in. We've seen it before with the plus frames confirming immediately the level 3 of your own.
Yeah, and this is just to get out of the gray. This is just to get out of the gray, get a little bit of momentum on your side. But Shira, I mean, so many different options right now with 3.5 bars of green meter. Narath back to the green just in time, back medium punch, absolutely scores a mark. EX right away. Frame advantage. Get off me. Look for the teleport. Looking for the drill. Over the top with the fierce spot. He's got to chill, though. Does not want to put himself back into burnout. ShiraiRyuZee trying to walk back. Get some air right here. Trying to breathe. The suffocating pressure by Narath. Over the top. The confirm. One more shot from Narath. Wake up drive reversal. Meaty slide. Nobody wants to press the button. Into the grayscale. And the Kunoichi dive. Shira popping it up and saying, all right, I'm back in it. Love between those two players. Absolutely. Excellent set.
Rushing down from both sides of the screen, west coast to east coast. See who gets to stay in the ring here in losers finals.
Yep. Interesting trade. And again, so both players right now not content to block. Showing early by Shira, willing to walk back. Let's see if Game Time's got an answer. An excellent, perfect parry. Nice, and you can't parry forever. If you can throw parries. Good trade. Okay.
Defense is so important, but it's not all about the blocks, not all about the parries, it's about how you escape the enemy's offense. You cannot block forever.
So, interesting idea. You saw Game Time with the sweep. I think he was looking for a reset into Ochio command grab. So, if Shira recognizes that missed input, got to look for it. Could also have been a butt slam, though.
No perfect parry. One of the things you got to overcome as the Honda player, too, the character was so despised early on. A lot of people really grinded out that counterplay.
Oh, had the trade combo. So the big thing right now at Game Time is getting absolutely chewed up in the frame advantage department. And Kimberly, one of the few characters in the game, not barring Akuma now, to have multiple plus frames on block. There's the Ochio throw. In Game Time, Honda has a little bit better of a time anti-airing Kimberly because his main anti-air being heavy headbutt pulls him forward. So if she tries to cut the jump arc shorter, headbutt's still going to find a mark. Good check on the drive rush there. Shira coming in. Again, this is the frame advantage department. You're seeing counter hit a lot on Shira's side.
Makes it out. Game time now. Has to make something happen. Does find a hit here and finds the Oki into the grab.
Very smart too, because on that drive rush stand medium kick, because Shira's trying to walk out, doesn't want to get command grab.
Yep.
Oh, interesting.
Full
Hey,
screen
there's the
here.
shimmy that Narath got. So game time might have been paying attention.
We're slamming. Coming in for the perfect parry. Highly scaled, but just going to be going for the Oki on the reset. But gets punished here in the corner.
Again, this is the frame advantage. This is starting to look like a question mark over game time's head. So level 3, it's not really a matter of if Kimberly gets level 3, it's a matter of when. Chalk him up. He's going to rise from the dead here. No corner required. Wake up, drive impact. Are you kidding me? Into the butt slam. Other side, time to guess. Jumping out, does not want to get scooped. Game time now. Very close. Wow, still pressing. Does the butt slam going to find a mark? Welcome to CFN. Welcome to online. It's the chaos, baby.
Parrying it out there and finds a good mash afterwards. Nicely done by Game Time. Had a critical art available. Didn't even need it.
It's one of those things, man. Game Time's eyes lit up as big as beach balls when he saw that grayscale, that burnout coat Kimberly. Plus frames. So risky right there. She is so plus off that drive rush stand medium punch. Game Time, undeterred, unscared, all courage. Back to the wall now. Shira doing such a good job. Hold this mix. EX reversal. Again, it's not a true DP. You can throw him out of it, but it's the closest thing Honda has.
Yep. We go already in burnout. Does find some hands there.
And man, Honda being a little big body, having a little higher health, you can take those trades all day.
Absolutely.
Again, not sure about these Oki situations, so Shira really needs to lock it in and say, I just need to meet him.
Yep.
For every 3 meaty counter hits you land, you might get EX headbutted once.
Yeah.
And when you consider the fact that it takes Honda 2 whole bars to do that, that continued pressure, I mean, you're not always going to have that resource available. Oh, looking for a little bit of a reset. Yeah, you block because you want to, you do those types of overheads, but you want them to hold down back so the command grab is an option.
Absolutely.
Good idea on Game Time. Oh, the little no shimmy mix up, close to burnout. Game Time. Will Shira pursue? No, I really like this patience. I really like that patience by Shira saying, I am ready for it, the Game Time. He's always got that shotgun
listen,
on his belt.
You've been watching this match so far. When you are in a DPable amount of HP, you know that DP is coming on this one.
Yeah, and you can really kind of see, like, the differences in these characters as far as, like, how their damage translate. Kimberly is, like, death by 1,000 cuts. Honda's, like, maybe 4 big hits.
Yep.
If I got to do 5, I run out of breath. I can't be bothered.
Both players level 3 available. Perfect parry coming into the throw.
Yeah, I like the back throw there for the corner position more than the damage. If Game Time can stay out of burnout, but he misses the meaty DI, and Shira's got a shred of light. I don't believe this was critical art. She wasn't at low enough health.
Yep. Not quite going to kill, but is going to be a very, very advantageous situation.
Wow, so smart. Did you jump back right there?
Catching your breath.
Got to chill now. Over the top. Parry. Got to run away. ShiraiRyuZee has it. Has the number. Will he pursue? Is he looking for a slide right here? Try to catch the walk back. Jump back roundhouse. Stand. No, and the trade.
The trade.
ShiraiRyuZee hangs in there. He hangs on to dear life.
Wild stuff. That could have been it for Game Time, but Shirai is holding on.
So Game Time has got to change it up. These raw drive rushes giving him issue.
Yeah, I love the throw after the perfect parry. Here we go again.
Yeah, Ochio this time go for the actual damage. Nice. So now Game Time has got to adopt a walk back strategy. He's got to do something because he knows ShiraiRyuZee's looking for that throw. Yep. He's going to be up back. He's going to be trying to walk out of pressure. Over the top. Air to air. Looks good. Headbutt to follow up. Shira tagged by the jab. Nice jump back medium punch to take care of the butt slam. ShiraiRyuZee in burnout. He's comfortable here. He's seen it. Big punish counter headbutt plus frames. Honda's got everything to go coast to coast here. Look at the damage on that command grab.
And burnout too. Meter is still ticking up for game time, but Shirai.
EXTP. No, don't do it. I told you, don't do it. Oh my goodness.
There are some things that don't change.
Okay, so trying to cut it short there, trying to show information without giving information off that drive rush. That's that drive rush cancel off the kick that Shirai needed earlier to kind of really seal the deal. Now you're plus, man, you got to chill. ShiraiRyuZee early level 3, absolutely.
Spending all the meter, wants to get this install state as well.
Yeah. And, you know, again, more importantly, I keep bringing it up, erase some of that burnout bar.
Oh, yeah. Cutscene, hopefully you can go as long as possible. This is looking pretty good.
Got a DI soon, he's going to jump out. Nice. Man, he's cut it so short on those drive rush. Very smart by game time, but this is going to be curtains here. So game time was on top, was 1 round away, now staring down. A level 3 install Kim with 2 cans of spray paint.
Yep. Scary situation, but you do have 3 bars yourself here. Gonna immediately
early burnout, man. Early burnout. Okay, ShiraiRyuZee got a lot to play with here, but he's also got to kind of pump the brakes a little bit on the meter use. Down to 1 bar, but in safety, 2 bars. All the plus frames all day.
Scary.
Yeah, eventually, again, knocking on that door, you're going to open it up. You can hold this. Did he get him? He did.
With the wake-up super. Game time also going to be out of burnout off of this.
And ShiraiRyuZee stuck in burnout right now. This is like next mix-up is so scary. Jumps out of the command grab. Take the chip damage while you can get it. ShiraiRyuZee on a trade, but he can't make those trades forever. The door is closing on the stock market. 61 seconds to play here. Next hit is potentially death. Nice check by Shirai. Look at that, spending the meter. And a second critical art in level 3. He's standing up early, unplugging early. He knows that damage is in there.
We got it calculated, got the rulers out. We know what's up on this one. That is Shirai moving on to top 8. What a game.
All right, welcome back to Kansas KO for 2024. My name is Robbie V. Joining me on commentary.
We got Paradox again. Happy to be back.
Yeah, absolutely. Hope you guys enjoyed that Tekken Kansas City fighting game community versus Wichita fighting game community 5v5. And we are right back into Street Fighter 6. This is top 8. So earlier I had mentioned that we were going to come back during Block B, but Block B took place off stream. So we are to the cut. Rick Roop on Marisa, Riles Barkley repping the team at Kansas City tag on DJ.
Beautiful stuff. Snapped up, ready to get into some action.
So Superman Punch going to be one of the way for Marissa's to get around. Oh, there's the drive rush. Again, we're off to the little races. I like the wake up drive reversal. Again, we're trading bars. So the raw drive rush, 1 bar. The normal into drive rush, 3 bars. So that's kind of the exchange rate on the currency. Other side stays in front, over the top. So Rick Rube opting for that second drive rush, or excuse me, drive reversal, puts him in burnout. Riles Barkley needs to get as much damage as he can via chip or just raw damage before he opts for this burnout splat.
Nice.
Okay.
Bring out of the corner.
And I would say that's pretty much going to get Rick Rube out of burnout. And look at the life lead, immediately even. And right now, just target combo into Gladius, into air. Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Dead.
Simple as that. Just 3 interactions. Nice low damage.
Yeah, nothing small about that, but big decisions definitely already displayed on the board in terms of the conditioning. And most of it is the whiff punish game in neutral. Riles Barkley tried to get on board here with a whiff Gladius, but wasn't in time and actually got smooshed for it. And speaking of smoosh, bam in the back of the head. CTE 10 incoming. A lot of plus frames, and yeah, Riles Barkley's got to go drive reversal now. Try to get back in this neutral, try to get relevant. Rick Roop just cools a cucumber. Doesn't need to do anything big here. Oh my goodness. That's about as big as you get.
Just swinging straight through the offense. Does not have a care in the world. Gonna go ahead and carry the smiling DJ off.
Carry him to the concussion tent, basically. So Riles Barkley taking a moment, like I said, seasoned, experienced fighter. Gonna take some time. Think about it. He knows what's at stake here. He is on winner's side. You don't want to give up that quick loss because you're quick to just rematch.
Yep.
All right, so the neutral slowed way down, seeing some buttons being swung here on both sides. Riles Barkley opting for a more neutral
Checks the drive
option
rush.
fireball game, but gets clipped on the way in, and look at this big damage straight to the corner. Plus frames, no drive reversal here, caught on the delay. Got to see damage here. And again, like, this looks like, oh man, you know, DJ can do whatever he want here, but it's like, man, Marisa gonna touch you once, you're gonna explode for it.
Yep.
Superman punch over the top, point blank, don't touch me.
DP out.
Still anybody's game right here. Nice jump back jab. He's saying, I don't want to deal with the cross up. I don't want to deal with the plus frames on the other side. He knows Marisa does not have the greatest anti-air. Almost to the wall.
Just barely missed the wall there.
Oh man, that crouch medium kick might have been up kicks by Rouse Barkley. A little bit of nerves, and you bet I got armor for that. Rick Roop looking strong right now, looking to send Rouse Barkley to an early loser side.
And Rick Roop, the second that burnout hits, immediately going for those armor. Good fast buttons coming in from Riles, though. Going to mash through it this time.
Nice bait out. He said, I've seen the drive reversal a couple of times. To note, too, that Gladius losing to the low. So Rouse Barkley has to kind of change up some of his button options here. Rick Roop trying to hold up. Oh, the big throw. That's a big tell here. How's Roop going to get out of that? Yes. Charge Gladius, breaking the armor on the DI. Puts him into burnout. Looking to really string it together. One hit confirm from Rick Roop, and this game's over.
Yep, got the critical art available. You got to be so scared right now. Very patient with your options. Going for the super here.
Yeah, so really just you're putting it all out there. You're saying, man, Rick Roop was so quick to steal that momentum back despite being in burnout. And Rouse Barkley's like, I got to send something to answer right now. 3 bars already out of the take for Rouse Barkley. Still has to block these big buttons. Looking for a whip punish. Nobody home. Rick Roop take full advantage. Straight to level 3? Absolutely.
Alrighty.
The base on that punch in this venue, thunderous.
Yep.
Good parry there. Drive reversal. Rouse Barkley on a shred here. Rick Roop's got the scope on him right now. Red dot, 4x, doesn't matter.
Both players waiting it out in the burnout state, staring each other down. Finds a sweep.
So Rick Roop, like when he's been in the corner, he's like really holding up back, does not want to get thrown here. Rouse Barkley using EX buttons here, trying to break up the armor. Rick Roop almost back out of the green. Here it comes.
Go. Rouse Barkley in the driver's seat right now. Back throw incident evens up the HP.
Oh, the trade combo. Oh. Trade action here at Kansas KO 2024.
JP has been showing a lot of promise so far. We'll see how it plays out for this particular matchup.
So that's so important right away. Drive rush in with a button. You get your plus frames, you immediately go for throw. So now Pickle Stein has got that in his back pocket of like, I got to watch for the throw. Speaking of back pocket, we got Ghost. We got everything coming out. It's all projectiles all day, JP.
Nice parry there on the cross-up.
One thing I'm interested to see how Pickle Stein evolves his offense is how he's going to use the portal pressure. Because he's earned a lot of space like this, and in this portal, usually going for early like teleports in.
Yep.
And right now, Dapvip is just right there. That's what I was kind of like worried about. Like, you got so much real estate, but he's going to make the best of it. Plus frames on frames. Great spacing on these normals. Man. Overwhelming Dapvip. No, sir, not projectile invincible.
Going to be quite safe there. Very nicely done. Pickle Stein taking round 1, first blood on the table.
Yeah, Pickle Stein being an absolute wall, and the wall just gets higher. Perfect anti-air, using that meter so well for nothing else, just to make that bit block. Yep. One of the hard things about JP, you're kind of an inadvertent buff he got, was the parry nerf. Because when you're sitting there trying to hold down parry against all these projectiles, if you let go too early, you're getting punish counter from full screen.
Yeah, for sure.
Dapvip looking for try to bait the amnesia, nobody home.
Perfect time to get in here as well, getting so much meter back for that interaction. Finding another pickup and does find the kill here. Very nicely done.
So again, that kind of conditioning starts and dies with that drive rush, crouch, light kick that Dapvip showed at the very start. Kind of tried to pick up on Pickle Stein's button timing. He's going to land it. Huge Hail Mary jump in all the way to the corner. He's going to get level 3 here. Wake up level 1. Pickle Stein doesn't like it. Dapvip's got to opt for regular damage for the mix. Never mind.
Wants out of here for sure, but it's going to be stuck in here for a little while. We have the install popping for Dapvip.
Yep, faster walk
Finds a hit.
Wow, man, the game audio is like going up and down. It's back. It's up. It's super loud again. Oh man, and like that's gonna add another layer to the neutral here. Is trying to react to Dapvip's EX run. All right, EX amnesia. Let's get a little bit of reset, a little bit of side switch.
Oh,
He must have forgot the damage on the side.
As well.
Fate Ghost again. The best thing about Fate Ghost, we want to see how you're reacting to purple on the screen.
Yep.
Because we're setting up for command grab. We're setting up for plus frames, drive rush, make you waste bar on parry. The X teleport again. That's one of those moves. Deal with the problem before it becomes a problem. Got to get that button out there. Crouch fierce.
You want to be in as soon as possible here. Make sure to keep the ball rolling.
Nice. Okay, starting to find an option there. Nice. Pickle. I like him adapting on the fly, saying, "Oh yeah, counter hit on an air move. That's juggle."
Yep.
Dapvip knows the setup. Again, if that portal is in front, you can always throw out a crouch normal to beat it.
Yep. Throwing out that people's elbow for the anti-air, trying to slide in here despite the burnout. You do not want to be stuck in full screen against JP while in burnout. Has critical art available.
Drive reversal. Okay, so Dap opting to hold it. Gets the parry. Doesn't have to worry about the high-low mix.
Here we go into the level 3 critical art. Big damage coming in. Might even be able to find the kill here on the pile driver. Does. I feel like that damage might have rounded up a little bit. We got there.
2 out of 3 bracket. That means we have not seen the end of Pickle Stein. A little unorthodox, but he's always very confident where he wants to put his buttons.
Yep.
Cheeps, you're looking at the queen of crouch medium kick right here.
Oh, yeah.
Jerry's crouch medium kick goes a little bit farther, a little more deceptive than most other crouch medium kicks in the game. So let's see how these players navigate this neutral here. Drive rush in, great backdash by Golbat. Knows that plus frames on the stand medium punch is fat. +6 to be precise. +2 without it.
Throw range deceptively long on the jury there. Gotta love these resets. Oh, we're getting looped now.
Nice cross cut. So the cross cut is a DP input that comes out on the opposite side to stop cross up jumping. All right, so Golbat with the corner here catches him. Were you thinking about it? Here's some Guile damage.
Guile hasn't had the opportunity to really sit back with those booms, but this could be the situation they're looking for. The parries are coming in. You got to be careful with your drive meter here. Never mind, you're just going to refill it all.
Yeah, it's like one of those things where Golbat was like, oh man, you're getting bar. I can't let you get bar. I got to do the Hail Mary jump. Sheep says you have to miss that anti-air. When you're in burnout and you got no super, you have to hold all that damage.
The jury consistently in the corner there, coming in for Cheeps.
Let's call out the early Sonic Boom. One of Guile's biggest hallmarks of his character has always been the slowest projectile with the best recovery. So it's very hard to jump on him unless you have that hard read. Golbat 2 for 2 on an EX flash kick. His get off me button. I really like how Cheeps is navigating the in and out here, holding ranges where he's like, I want you to get comfortable throwing Sonic Booms. By the way, I haven't yet missed an anti-air.
Yep.
So you might want to take that one off the table. Golbat, back throw. Has some space, but the Cheeps need to advance.
Dude, definitely comfortable using the patience of the full screen, just blocking out some of these booms. Perfect or not, you can destroy the fireballs there, but going to use some of their own fireballs.
I really like, so Cheeps is just taking space inch by inch. Oh my goodness, I'm not sure why Golbat opted for the drive rush low forward right there. That Guile cannot cancel off of that.
Yeah.
He can only get anything if that's going to be a counter hit or punish counter low forward into flash kick. So a little bit of maybe a break in patience there by Golbat, but it's nothing you can't learn from in the moment. Sure. Be like, I need to chill. The jumps are not an option. I got to change my fireball timing specifically and take advantage of some of these whip punishes. Good damage right here by Golbat to get things started. So I don't trust your jump ins.
Nice side kick coming in.
All right, so Cheeps now at a pretty solid deficit. No crouch fierce. Again, don't want to deal with that jump heavy kick or punch by Jury. Call that the Goomba Stomp in Kansas City. Because it is cheap and it does the work.
Pairing stuff out. Cheeps again. Perfect parry coming in. The Cheeps is navigating this so well. It's like every time the fireballs are coming, we're pairing it out and we're ready to punish every time you try to get impatient.
Yeah, and that's the thing is like, the first miss DP, Golbat has the corner, see how I can hold it. Let me see, so We don't want to see drive rush.
It's scary.
Because again, like Golbat's doing such a great job at earning the space for the zone. And then kind of just the drive rush just immediately, you're doing the job for the other player.
Yep.
Especially when those light punch sonic booms are not a true block string off the drive rush.
For sure.
Got caught trying to jump back. Here comes Sheeps. Tick throw looks good. Here's the loop. All right, Golbat finds it, trading spaces.
3 bars for both players. Plenty of drive gauge to work with currently. The options come in.
And right now, it's like the analysis here is Golbat see how he's moving back to block these stuff. Walk back, walk forward.
Cross cut, up with immediate throw.
He's on match point. Takes off, cheats in the corner. Hold on to level 3. Like, you know what? I don't need it. I only need it if it's gonna kill. We're about 1 throw away. Punish should do it. We're gonna burn out the level 3.
Damage in there.
Make it all the way. Yeah, it's gonna be good optimization. Perfect KO.
Perfect KO for Cheeps. Beautiful stuff. Going to be moving on to face off against Pickle Stein.
C on Kimberly. Mega Man 5, 6, 7 on Jamie. So Mega Man, we really saw him light up at the end of his loser's run in pool play earlier today.
Yep.
That neutral right there set the precedent. What are you willing to press at what range? Now the evolution comes. With jab, delay throw. It was a back throw too. Street Fighter 4 style. Down back, crush tech.
Here we go. Good start here for Z.
And just see like the mix-up options from Kimberly right there. Jump elbow, then jump roundhouse. I don't want you to anti-air me. Safe jump. Look strong. Plus frames. More plus frames. No drive reversal. Look at the bar just melting off of Mega Man.
Oh, there it is. And both these characters are so snowbally in the matchup. The perfect KO coming in. You had no drinks. You had no opportunities to get your drinks in there to even start the interactions.
Yeah, golden rule here is going to be probably two drinks to be relevant here in terms of damage. So I haven't seen Mega Man let the sweep rip yet. Jamie's sweep very strong, can be spaced. Kind of a haha gotcha moment if you can get that spacing. Again, we've seen this movie before. The delay button right here is what's going to be everything. Crouch Fierce, underneath, run, stop. Level 3? Can.
Z is just non-stop parrying through a little bit to block the mix. Has not even taken a hit yet, and it is a double perfect
Wow,
here.
double perfect, absolutely. So, if I was in Mega Man scene, if I'm in his corner right now, I'm rushing this stage.
Oh, yeah.
I'm rushing this stage, and I'm throwing Z's controller on the ground. Get him out of here. Oh, but I would not ready up immediately. You've got to take a second and breathe about this and understand where is he getting his damage. He is getting all of his damage off these counter hits, the button timing. And look, like Z is so calm and cool in the situation. I'm just gonna walk out of pressure.
Yep.
You haven't shown me that you're gonna do anything about it. Here comes a can. No, that delayed jab setup is so tricky.
Yeah, really scary stuff. Again, just anti-airing perfectly. Just seem like they have all the right answers. The hits come through. They're just getting blocked out, though. Z has not even taken a hit yet this game either.
And it comes back to, again, it's not that somebody's blocking. It's how are they blocking.
Exactly.
Yeah, level 1 not fast enough for it. And Z looking for the fancy punish right there. Trying to get the special move out first. For the extra frame advantage on hit.
Yeah. Enough jumps over the drive impact, puts you back in the corner. Oh, actually gets a little bit of a drop there. The 3P, the perfect hat trick.
Now we can talk about it. All right, good sequence right here. Earns him a stun. But again, Mega Man's got to chill. So he's going to take 2 drinks, basic damage here, and the safe jump. Nice command grab. Here comes a bunch more damage into the same safe jump setup. Catches the Fierce that time. ShiraiRyuZee trying to run out.
Drinks are in, but unfortunately a good mash. You have one more interaction, and the slide comes through for Z.
Z absolutely relentless in his pressure right now, saying, if I'm going to walk back all day, you don't get to walk back.
Yep.
Now go low. I told you, bro. All right, every palm is a new drink. Nice check. Don't test this man's reactions. If he sees you light up green, he's got a button for that. Plus frame. Okay, so no drivers that time. Probably going to see it here on the next meeting. Don't even need to. Again, stand roundhouse plus naturally. Good parry, thrown away. Delay tech is established. Nice trap bait right there by Z, but Mega Man opting to hold up instead of throw.
We're going to be getting potentially some more drinks in here afterwards as well.
Pennant moment for Mega Man. He can extend this combo if he wants to spin bar. Will he?
Like
First one. Oh, try to get some extra DI damage in there too. So even if you don't get a combo off DI, it still drains your opponent drive meter. Oh, okay, air to air. I like how Z immediately starts changing up his approach on the air.
Yep.
Elbow drop, elbow drop, elbow drop. Oh, not quite plus enough. Level 3, I didn't see if it was critical art or not. No matter what, Mega Man going to be in burnout here.
Yep.
Oh, it was critical art.
Yep, throws it
Call
into
Dr.
the
Light,
burnout.
man. We need a doctor here to stop this bleeding.
Yep.
But Z going to seal the deal and move on. Loser side.
Righty.
So again, watch this low forward and how Chiefs use it, try to check this backwards movement. What an early check, speaking of that, by Pickle.
Yep.
And I mean, to stop Jerry's drive rush like that, huge victory.
Absolutely. But Cheats is not wasting any time in getting in here.
Already a lot of minor changes in neutral here, namely on, I'm going to drive rush, cut my drive rush a little short, put a big active button out. Oh man, that's the parry nerf right there. He let off the parry a little too early and had the extra recovery frames. Uphill battle, but look at the Goomba stomp finding a mark. That jump heavy punch by Jury. I know it's a kick, but it is a punch input. Huge cross up. Chief's making all the right reads right now and trying to get back in this game, but Pickle Stein, cool as a unsalted cucumber, an unpickled cucumber, as you will.
Yep.
Chief able to scoop up that round number 1.
And Jury is so good at getting those game-winning confirms. Really good resource dump character. Big roundhouse kick to the face.
Yeah, and again, that's the power of that drive rush. When you see the portals over the top, try to take that space back. Chief so good with the anti-airs right now.
Yeah. These anti-air DPs are doing a lot of work for Cheats. But you got to be careful if one of those gets baited out properly.
All right, ops for level 2. This will freeze the drive bar for a little bit longer, not quite as level 3, but I like that Pickle opts to do that because it gets to keep a level 1 in case Chief somehow
This happened.
flips the script, but it's not going to matter here. Chief's up game number 1 here in this loser side match.
Yep. As you said earlier, you can't take it with you. That one bar, unfortunate, had some good plans behind it, but Jury finding a really solid confirm there.
Yeah, so, and again, way easier said than done.
Yeah.
Pickle got to find a way to deal with that right there, the Jury drive rush. Hasn't really got a chance to set up the zone yet. EX Roomba on the way in, skates along the ground, keeps the training room nice and clean. Look at this, just jump heavy punch with absolute impunity. Regular DP on the follow-up.
Right through that fire as well. Like you said, that Goomba Stomp is doing so much work. It says sit back down in the corner. Oh no.
All right, get him full screen, or close to full screen. Crouch heavy punch, such a good option for Jury on top of the DPs. Cannot fight the double hitting EX fireball that's creeping along the ground, scooping up those nice Italian shoes of JP.
Lost track of it a little bit there in your own ability animation.
Yeah.
But it was still there. It is inevitable wall splat here.
Okay, take that trade, absolutely. So like that's where the offense needs to really evolve. Is he's getting the drive rush in uncontested, but he's not really getting that cheat to trying to move back. And JP not going to have the greatest confirms off low forward, but it's something to kind of keep people honest. Hey, absolute hail of buttons right now. And of course you're going to block. You just got counter hit to death.
And the throw loop to follow it up. A quick 2-0 for Cheats.
Chiefs absolutely just a blur.
Trying to check immediately for some of those Kimberly advances.
So, again, the neutral defined so far by what are you doing after fireball? Riles Barkley gets an early crouch medium kick, put immediately in the corner, plus frames. Throw's been established. On the way out. Trying to mix it up a little bit. I like Z's pacing right now. He's not over-committing.
Yeah.
He's not being too terribly offensive. Just enough. Just a skosh. Wow.
Perfect parry into the back throw. Nicely done.
And unlike DJ, Kimberly doesn't really have a get off me button. Super easy. Great check on the mix. With the jab. Oh man, these guys are swinging buttons right now. Shira, there you go. See? that was nerfed a little bit. DJ doesn't quite have the amount of pushback he did.
Trying to check. Nice parry on the reaction here.
And you got to go level 2. Reset, neutral jump, great call out by Z. Try to take real advantage here of all these buttons. Miles Barkley does not want to jump into a reset. The delayed jab blown up. ShiraiRyuZee marching into the corner. Oh, and just a raw throw.
Critical art available for both players to wake up.
No. Damn.
Honestly, that chip was kind of close.
I think Z was marching it, so lost 3 bars that keeps the buff. Miles Barkley kind of handed a gift right there, but I would say rare miscalculation by Z on that level 3 chip.
Yeah, for sure. Here we go, though. Does have the bust, as you mentioned, reversing out of the corner.
Nice slide, kind of covers all the options too, because even if the elbow comes down, DJ is low pro to the ground, keeping that hitbox really safe. Shoot up in the scramble. Here comes Z. Marching to the corner. Throw's been broken again. Back-to-back slides to punish that big shimmy heard around the world. No level 3 by Miles Barkley. Really getting greedy here, not using that level 3. Trying to lock in the burnout. Z walking forward, trying to get out of it. Another punish counter, trying to keep him right close to the burnout. Man, Z doing such a good job, though, of mixing up the forward approach, the delay buttons, the jumps. It's all there. Oh, man. And Miles Barkley guesses wrong. It was like guess or die.
Yep.
So, man, Z is so razor sharp, efficient in his decision making and how he's managing these close but just out of reach burnout scenarios.
Tried to check the drive rush there. Unfortunately, was a little bit too slow on it. Now with 3 bars, the install still active from the first game.
Yeah, so the installs are not going to stack when he gets to second level 3, but it is a buffed Kimberly doing a buff level 3.
Yep.
So Miles Barkley now has to hold this mix. She does get immediate, and we see drive reversal.
Has a mountain of HP to come through the whip throw. A perfect KO coming in for Z. Good comeback on that one.
All right, taking a moment to think about it. So, again, a lot of back and forth. Z looks very much in his element right now.
Yep.
You can't throw anything at him to surprise him. In the zone. Miles Barkley looking for an answer. Where did he get damaged? What was the sequence looking like? How's it going to evolve that for this other round? Because this is loser side. So both these players fighting, trying to get into the semifinals against Chiefs.
Yep. Always good to watch the nonverbal of the players in between matches, see what their thought process is, see if they're coming out of it with a positive affirmation or a negative.
Shoot up, high, low. Like I said, Kimberly does not have a crouch medium kick confirmed, so it's using the plus frames to see how does my opponent walk back. Can I tag you? Can I drive rush after that? And like I said, this is kind of like 2 freight trains just like slamming into each other and saying which one's going to fall off the tracks first. Safe jump in front, roundhouse, got enough bar to seal the deal here. Absolutely, what a quick turnaround by Z. Miles Barkley on his back foot, needs an adjustment sooner than later.
And Z just does not stop getting these resets. It is a never-ending brawl here.
Oh man, this is so delayed. He's like, I got your timing. I've got everything you want. You had the EXDP right there.
Yep.
Again, that's spinning 2 bars for like 1,300 damage. See with the whiff punish. Say, please do not put that button out there. So Miles Barkley going to be down to like the last probably 2% after this level 3.
Only one interaction needed as Z, the train that has chosen to stay on the tracks, and these shimmies are just devastating. In your head, in your walls, Z is going to be moving on to the next round.
Kimberly and Marisa now. Marisa and big body characters in general have always kind of been a little bit of Dapvip's kryptonite, coming from Street Fighter V against Abigail and then now Marisa.
Yep.
So I like that. I like Rick Group opting for the early drive reversal on Wake Up. Second one. Still have to respect it though. Still put in the same situation. Dapvip looking hella strong right now. The mix, you've got to block something at some point.
No.
As you block, I throw.
It's happening so fast. You get the block on the third one.
Kind of an option select you can do against Marisa if you're watching at home is as soon as she starts charging up the Gladys, you start charging up your parry. If you get the perfect parry, you get a punish. If you get a raw parry, okay, fine, it's still neutral. If she whips it, you can drive rush up and we get a good punish. And Dapvip, like, pretty big exclamation point on that match is that Dapvip really didn't have to go towards any like Kim style mix up. Yeah, the throw loop was in there, but that's gonna happen from everybody.
Just solid neutral, solid throw loops. Here we go, back throw into the corner. This could be huge for Dapvip.
Nice. So plus frames again off that teleport. Dapvip trying to hold a very specific spacing, looking for a whip punish there. But also too, that throw that landed Rick Roop in the corner, very delayed throw too. So Roop can use that against his advantage, hopefully set up a shimmy.
Perfect parry there. Low damage on the punish.
Yeah, and like this really wasn't for like the actual damage. We're just getting her into burnout.
Yep.
All the supers always do drive gauge damage.
For sure. Nice sliding in there. We've seen what Kimberly can do with that burnout bonus on the frames.
Yeah, man. I mean, the rich get richer here. Dapvip got his favorite tunes in. I love the cassette player. Chalk him up, give him a nice outline to the corner. One game up, Dapvip.
Yep. That is not the outline that you want to have on the wall there. We're going to have the install here.
Straight back into it, man. It's so fast that, you know, as a stream op, you're like, can you guys please slow down just a little bit so I can update the scoreboard?
Take a breath, please, gamers.
Oh. So I like Rick looking for the cross premium punch as a way to whip punish. Solid damage.
Just a little bit off on that throw there, getting tons of damage punished and put into the corner.
Man, both times he's opted for the armor reset there, has not worked out. So it's one of those things, again, where you got to recognize that, oh, this player is trying to solve things with a delayed throw.
Yep.
And Rick Group has had some opportunities where he built the frame advantage where he can set up a shimmy.
Yep.
That bit, man, I mean, just both hands around the neck, just suffocating pressure right now. Now the Kimberly mix in full effect. Level 2. Rick Group got something to say about this.
Nice done. Oh,
man,
and the shimmy comes through. Nice.
Yeah, Hail Mary, risk it all.
I mean, Dapvip has just been so on top of the neutral. I say as that big foot comes straight across the screen.
When you talk about neutral, sometimes it's like, oh, I just took 2 stand medium kicks and in that neutral, skip it, EX run, EX run overhead, find a mark, hold this. And that's really like where Rick can realize that's going on and start, again, drive reversal. If she's got to drive reversal off every button, just push her out. Let her spin that bar. Nice, good reactions. Rick Group, rely on those reactions, trust them. They're working out. Finally, the command grab lands a mark, but he is in burnout.
Go back into the corner here, jumps over the punch. Both players in burnout now, but Rick Group is in a big advantage. Much more meter on deck.
Worst thing that can happen for Rick right now is that he tries to punish a sweep when he was in burnout, but doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
The double throw whiff into the good punish by Rick right there.
And like, even though Dapvip is on match point, I very much think that the momentum is in Rick Group right now because Dap has given some information out about the throw timing, about the button timing, about how he shoots the jump that Rick can exploit if he gets an opportunity here. Reload the grenades. Again, trying to mix them up.
Good stuff coming in. Dapvip would love to seal the deal right here.
Yeah, so again, this is the momentum play. Dap is in such a good spot. So much resources. And, I mean, really, EX overhead right now is going to be like the deal breaker. Nice check. Rick Roop has some life here. Straight into the critical art. So you're looking at like 60% gone on Dapvip. And he will be in burnout, and he is behind in the drive gauge race. He is trying to get out. Oh, Dapvip's still alive.
Dead. And does find it on the meaty Rick Group. We got a game on our hands.
I'm telling you, the momentum has shifted to Rick Group. Like I said, even though he was on 1 round away from death, Dapvip's starting to little overextend a hair. So
one of those situations, you know, these top players, they're so good at adapting. They read every single little interaction so efficiently.
Yep.
Only takes a couple of those adaptations to really swing a match one way or the other.
All right, so that's the second time Dapvip been good on the whip punish. Overhead. Probably thinking I should have gone for that overhead earlier.
Put the pedal to the metal. Going to escape the corner here. Rick Roop in the driver's seat for the time being. These shimmies from Dapvip, though, are starting to feel it. Starting to feel the rhythm.
if I was Rick Group, it's really one of those things like, okay, just down. Let's try to get as much meter as we can before we go to this next round here, because the level 3 is definitely a field sealer. Nice punish there, target combo. Hella negative. Both players, though. Big drops. Drive reversal again. Good stuff. Rick Group trying to use that meter. Get rid of this pressure, but Dapvip sails in with another jump in. Full combo and the mixed empty jump throw that time. EX Gladius, so much damage. And that's the thing. Rick has been mixed. He's been jumped in on. And look, one EX Gladius later, and he is right back there in the live feed.
Absolutely. The unshakable mental of a big body. You always know you're one interaction away from being even HP. Here we go, though. Maybe some throw loops.
Oh, huge counter hit. Dap's got meter. This should be it. Doesn't drop. Okay.
All right.
Does it.
Game number 4 here for us.
Yeah, so just remember, winners finals is a 3 out of 5 scenario. Rick Group still has opportunity. I think he is seeing some success with the wake-up drive reversal. Haven't seen Dap baited out yet, but then Dap also doing a pretty good job. Again, this is the storyteller right here. The whip punish, drive rush, straight to the corner. Seen it every single round so far.
Anything. The neutral. We got some footsies here in Street Fighter.
Yep.
Escaping the pressure and running right back in. Trade of the punches.
Oh, yeah, see, that was the option select right there. So Dapvip tried to drive rush in after the Gladius to get a punish counter and was a little bit too slow on the draw. All right, Rick Group. Lively. Look at that gray bar coming back. You can take throws here. Nothing big. Dap's still opting for shimmy regardless. Tries to armor. Dapvip now. Advantage. Swing. Out of the gray. Oh, Dapvip. Dapvip with the last frame potential DI to respond.
And these whiff jabs to frame kill into the meaties are so important. Really mixing up the option, hiding your inputs as well. Ooh, goodbye.
Oh no, dropped. I think he was like, oh man. You can tell I practice that combo every single day, and then it actually hits. All right, go for it. All right, so hella damage here for Rick Group. Dapvip going to be pretty much a sliver from being, not quite as bad on burned out.
Go. Level 3, though, is available for Dapvip.
Oh yeah, that's going to break the armor too.
Very nicely done. The super level 3 install in. Gets the burnout as well.
Yeah, man, Rick Group in a bad spot right now. He has no bar in the EX. Tatsumaki able to anti-air, and Dapvip just punched his ticket to Kansas KO, Street Fighter 6. It is Street Fighter 6, by the way, not Tekken 8. Don't worry. We got you. Grand finals.
Getting into loser semifinals.
All right, C on Kimberly. Cheeps start things out with the drive rush with Jury. Almost 2 bars deleted. Working on a third one here. I like the pressure going in. Goomba Stomp. Have to be careful. So Z's been doing a pretty good job at using his crouch heavy punch as an anti-air.
Yep.
Can't really do that against the Goomba Stomp as well as you can against other characters. Big scramble. Saw that stray fireball go away. Huge damage. Z has the mix, but wait a minute. Wake up. Super.
The reversal going to be getting you some of those Fuha stocks in there as well. Unlocking that fireball, unlocking some bigger combos. We got a Goomba Stomp of our own here for Kimberly.
I really like Cheap's patience in that. He's definitely watched Z do the elbow, and then jump in with the roundhouse, and he's like, nah, I got to DP for that. So his spacing, very good. Looking for shimmy right there. Z with the delay button, able to get himself out of the corner. Yeah. Tick throw. One more touch to do it. Other side, but look at Z, Cheap's just walk out of the corner. Not seeing any desperation DIs right now. Both these players, utmost respect for the neutral. Throw. Next touch wins. Don't walk out of it here. Perfect parry. Look, C marching it all the way back on the sliver of death.
With just a pixel left. Could have gotten chipped out, but finds the perfect parry and a punish here immediately.
And C was ready for it too, because if C would have reacted with the DI of his own, he would have died.
Yep.
So that perfect parry, what a clutch moment for Z. And right now, he's just absolutely running over Chiefs in the corner, looking for an opportunity to confirm in this level 3. Bomb looks like it kept that slide safe. No drive reversal. No drive reversal here.
Yep.
It's 2 bars, and now you're going to die with 4.
Sometimes, I mean, you can sit there and take the block string. You might lose 2 bars, but, you know, popping that drive reversal to get out of here, a perfect KO. Definitely just about anything is preferable to that.
Yeah, so for Chiefs, again, if you're going to sit there and watch that pressure,
Yeah.
if you're going to sit there and absorb that information, it's one of those things like, how do I handle that spot different?
Yep.
And really, it's a Marvel piece of advice here, and that's, well, don't get put in the corner in the first place.
Yeah, right.
But, you know, drive reversal might be an option. That being said, he's such a, you know, he's got almost a prophetic vision right now where he's like, I'm going to see that coming.
Yep.
I got that drive reversal locked in a mile away.
Absolutely.
Run, stop, throw. Kimberly on a warpath. Run, stop, throw again after the drive reversal. EXDP, do it with your chest. Ooh, okay. Interesting timing right there by both players. Another one. Like I said, like crouch spear is kind of harder to get out against the Goomba Stomp. Run, stop again.
These tick throws are doing a lot of work. You know, Z saw that Chiefs is such a tick throw fan. Like, hey, let's see if you can handle a little bit of your own style of pressure. Nice smash out. Yeah, a little bit of a delayed crouch jab right there. Man, Z's doing such a good job too of changing gears, almost like a Ferrari, like a sports car going down the highway. He's not just driving in a straight line at the same speed. It's slow, then back off, then pass you, then overcome you, then back off a little bit. Got some Blancachons in the back, watching you, cheering you on.
And some of those setups too at the cans are drive reversal saves. Like once you drive reversal them off, you are looking for it. Okay, so walk back shimmy with the stand heavy punch by Chiefs established. See how we evolve this. And right now, just kind of getting bullied into the corner. Finally finds a throw. Let's go back to neutral. Let's go back to mid screen. See what happens. No baited DP. See, still saying I don't believe your reactions.
Yep.
Just the raw drive rush in, man, is like if Chiefs is unable to answer that, he's going to get bullied back in the corner.
Trying to find a way over these fireballs is just a little bit too low to the ground. These grounded fireballs can be definitely tricky on some of your approaches. The Goomba Stomp almost gets a pickup off of it.
Oh, okay. Z's sitting there like, all right, I see you. And that's one of those things like when you are in that flow state and you are saying pressure.
Yep.
Frames here. What's his timing? The other guy's like, eventually, I'm gonna say screw it in EXDP.
Yep.
So
I mean, it's the reverse bell curve, right? You're at the bottom of the skill level. It's like I'm just gonna EXDP.
Right.
You get all the way to the top, and you're like, I'm just gonna EXDP again.
Yeah, and like I said, it's like Chiefs. He's at the point where he's like, I've got to make a hard call here. Worked out. Okay, slowly back to the corner. This time, see it a little bit more of a meter deficit usually than he has been so far. Again, jump heavy punch by Juryman.
Yep.
It looks like it's just an unblockable jump and move the number of times that Chiefs have been able to land it. But that time misses the dragon punch. I think he did an input for crosscut right there, and that's why he got caught in the front.
Coming in, getting the reversal out. These fireballs have been doing a lot of work, but they do cost you those Fuha stacks, which are pretty valuable, especially when you're wanting to get those big damage combos.
Little scramble situation there on the reset. Relentless. Z cannot be stopped, will not be stopped. And you know what? And Z's like, well, I have such a life lead. I'll take a bar from you. Thanks for the soul stealer.
Yep. We're in the burnout. The throw is going to be enough, and that is going to be putting us on the match point in Z's favor potentially.
So the tug of war right here. Can you check the drive rush? Can we check the drive rush? That's going to be the tug of war. ShiraiRyuZee takes an oh, there's the low forward. Chiefs first one to strike. A fierce and a low. Staggering the pressure. Plus frames in effect. Setting up for the shimmy. There it is. Delay throw. Off the jab. Incoming like a missile.
What a jump in. Comes in. Continuing the pressure, but that reversal's coming in clutch.
Yeah, the drive reversal now.
Get off the butt.
Not on that one though. Wow, man, he was so late on that. God bless the heavy punch pinwheel from Jury. Such a wide hitbox, able to get out there and barely touch that hitbox on the way down by Kimberly. Plus frames again. Walked out of the throw. Just enough room on the back end. You got to figure out a way to get down the corner. Hasn't been in the corner that much this round compared to what he's been able to put on other players in this top 8 environment. Burns himself out. Chiefs just absolutely blocking, saying, okay, now that you can't DI back, let's try it.
Yep.
How is he going to navigate this? No DP. Again, one elbow drop, a jump in. That makes, in effect, scrambles here, plus puts him in burnout. Z in a great position right now. The delayed throw or jab looks good, but here comes the drive rush again.
We're gonna
Level
get a nice
3?
confirm here. I think we might even get the full kill. Keep your hands on the controllers just in case while we do the math over here.
Yeah, I think he got. Nope.
Oh,
He's standing up, feeling himself on that.
very, very
Good
nicely
stuff,
done.
Good stuff, good stuff. Now he's fighting Z and loser side. And really, like I said, if you was taking notes from the match with Chiefs, it's the drive reversal can definitely help. And man, you can almost like superimpose Z's start with Dapvip.
Yep.
It's all that stand medium kick, drive rush, punish counter confirmed.
Yo.
Right there. Oh, yep. Run
Gonna have to
stop.
be careful. You're gonna have to interact so many more times as the Kimberly against this Marisa.
And show and throw like that, that's one of those things like Z's taking an inventory.
Yep.
But go ahead and tie up life lead. Actually, give me a little bit extra on top, Marisa. Safe jump set up, reset. So those are the resets that did not pan out in his match against Dap. It looks like I'm glad he finally tagged him, get some of that confidence back for himself. Plus frames, doesn't want to get put into burnout. Might not have a choice here. Again, you want that.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you got to win neutral now. Armor.
Some armor.
Nice whip punish. C had it measured perfect. Not even going to need to spend any more meter on that. So, again, Rick Group had some options. Got a little bit hot under the collar.
Yep. Finding some good stuff. Gets a jump in here for Z. Z wants to keep this momentum going. We are going first to 3 here for loser finals.
Yep. So this is the spacing right here where Z might be looking for Gladius or Superman Punch. And once you get lulled into that sense of I am focused on one thing, that's when the jump happens. That's when the drive rush runs up. And C has always been at a really strong spacing thanks to Kimberly's great walk speed where he can answer multiple things at multiple times.
And you had called out earlier how Rick Romp, representing that throw earlier on, may spell defeat. That was 3 shimmies in a row, finally locked in on the perfect punish for that throw. And it's just you're trying to check a really fast advancing move with that throw, but they're already under the timer. They're already shimmying you at half screen.
Yep. So Rick Group starting the match
There it
again
is.
in the corner. Use the invuln frames from the throw. Oh man, nice. Looking for it. And like I said, like Z has not had to express I need to mash out of these situations.
Yep.
I don't need to use my own drive reversal. I can just chill. Look at that. Punish counter on the drive, rush in, make some whip. Can't walk out of this pressure forever. A little bit of an Americana reset.
Incredible stuff here from Z. Trying to bring us to a 2-0 scenario, but a big hit here from Rick Group. Just Marisa classic. Just absolutely mauled people.
Man, I walked back like that, give up so much space, and then you have to make a big decision that has a couple different answers in order to stay relevant. And it's been so hard. Like I said, it's so hard to anti-air as Marisa, especially with the parry nerf.
So critical art is available for Z, but it doesn't matter. There's
Yeah.
a coffin available for you as well.
And that's kind of one of the mistakes that Dapvip made against two, where he's like, man, I whip punish you for that with Gladius.
Yep.
I'm going to stay in the game. And I was just on the outside. I actually ate it for lunch.
Yep.
Man punch blown up. Tech thrown away. Z's been so good about setting up a shimmy. Right there, that was supposed to be empty jump. I want to see if you're going to start pairing my jump-ins.
Yep. Rick Group has started getting into the air a lot more.
Got him.
Okay. There we go. Level 3 just calling it out.
All right, the next neutral interaction, he's got to be able to disarm C of something. Whether it was the jump out or the dashboard, got to be looking for jump right here. And you know what? Z's like, look at me. I got a level 3 of my own. You know? Mine's going to hang around. Mine might not do as much damage. Mine's going to hang around.
Fighting game player C, fighting game player do, double reversal level 3s, but this is a huge confirm. We're going down for sure. Tied up 1-1. We got ourselves a game.
Right back into an instant rematch, a feature of Street Fighter 6. In my opinion, the worst feature of the game. Okay, man, some dangerously whip buttons early on. We saw Z make a lot of money. Stand medium, pick drive rush by Kimberly. Excellent drive reversal by Z. He's like, not only do I get to reset neutral, you're on burnout.
Yep.
You got to hold all this pressure. You don't even have a suit. Never mind.
Little armor out. Does try to find a whip punish there. Didn't quite get it, but finds it on the mix.
Yeah, you can definitely kind of see how that works. Like if the Gladius whiffs, you get in there. But man, Marisa kind of unique in that she can still be very relevant even in the burnout game. Nice cross up. Rick Roop running it back with Marisa, looking very strong now. So this is where I talk about Z moving like a sports car down the highway, where he's gonna able to adjust and change his approach right here. He's like, okay, whip something, whip something, whip something.
Yeah, absolutely. Z wants to find a new answer, needs to get something figured out here because it's starting to look like Rick Roop is going to be able to run away with it.
Well, and like I said, and Rick Roop's doing the exact same idea where if you're going to be lulled to sleep in this neutral game where you are looking for the one thing, that's when I'm going to get my command grab.
Absolutely. Perfect parry here. Going to get a little bit of your turn back. Hopefully get no free situation. Nice.
Only can do it one more time, though. And this is the problem, is the walk back right here. So, again, like, Kimberly is not going to snake away some kind of, like, low forward confirm.
Yeah.
She's either going to commit with the drive rush or she's not. So, like, walking back, kind of putting yourself in a bad spot.
Yep, that parry is going to be putting you in burnout in the corner. This is where we've seen Z thrive so many times.
Got the armor, though. You still got to respect the Gladius. Target combo into it right there. Good backdash by Z. Big jump in. Level 3 to seal it. Will he hang on to it? Nah, Kimberly's no. Yeah. They want to end on it because they get to start the next round with that full buff.
Shake it off a little bit. Get those nerves out during the cutscene. We've got a lot of game left ahead of us. Use exchange. Swamps in here. If Z can find a proper answer to some of these armored options out of the corner, wow, this is going to be so much damage.
Yeah, and that was, and the big thing right there is like huge confidence boost by Rick Roop because he reacted to the drive rush.
Yep.
So again, Z gonna have to change up his approach. Finds himself like, nah, you don't get Oki right there, sir. Go back mid screen. Actually, all the way to the corner.
There we go. Reversal out of the corner.
Ah, man, he was late on it. And, like, the thing is about Marisa's anti-air is you can charge it up. Yep. So sometimes you hold it for the extra frames and get biffed for it.
It's a scary, huge call out from Z. Nicely done. Going up 2-1.
2-1 here. So Rick definitely showing some life. Just needs to kind of put the picture together here. And a lot of it comes from, like, I can't really afford to walk myself into the corner. So trying to find a way to be relevant in this early, you know, first 15 seconds of the match, not getting whip punished, not putting, you know, not making your intentions misplaced. The excellent mix-ups here. It's been high-low all day, and it's like the worst thing happens, you got clipped by a cross-leg kick, so be it.
Yeah, Z's got
and Z is just taunting right now. He's like saying, I'm telling you, do Gladius, do anything. I got a button for that. I don't have to. And this is what I'm saying. Look at the downshift right now. We don't have to be a sports car 24/7. We don't have to go pedal to the metal. You can come to me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you
HP advantage.
I'm gonna let you make a mistake.
Wait for your opponent. They do have to call you out. You can sit there for the whole 60 seconds and just win the game off time.
And I really like, again, Z just so confident in this neutral. If you feel like you're gonna get thrown, up back.
Does find the confirm. Nicely done.
Yeah.
Beautiful routing.
Yeah, 100% optimal. 100% saying I've got the knife in. I just got to twist.
Yep.
I'm not going to hold back.
Now on match point, a little bit of meter advantage for Rick Roop, but the whiff punishes are here once again. Z has found the spacing they've been looking for the last couple games.
But we totally upshift. Last time it was enough to make you think because Z walking back, being very patient, not doing anything. I'm going to see what you do. Only throwing these buttons at the optimal range, that is how you're a master of your character. Rick Roop got to cash out right here.
Yep. Full cash out for Rick Roop. Just needs to get the HP back to an even situation, and we'll be able to pretty decisively here.
Pretty close, but what are you going to do with this neutral now that you have no super and you're in burnout? Try to challenge it. Bonk.
There we go. One more interaction. Could be death for Rick Roop. There's the stun.
That's the lockout right there, man. You can't do anything about it. Z gonna march into grand final against Dapvip. We got a Kim versus Kim grand final. Dapvip needs 3 wins to take home Kansas KO 24 for Street Fighter 6.
Yep.
Z needs 3 wins to reset the bracket, and then we're back to a first of 3. Let's get it going. Grand finals here for Street Fighter 6.
The crowd popping off. It is time immediately. A little tick throw action.
Yeah, I mean, this is one of those things where both players go, is this what I do to people? Is this what it feels like?
Man, maybe I am carried, actually.
Maybe I am the problem. Like, man, that Kang setup right there, that's cheap.
Already
That's medium kick, that's cheap.
Already used 2 of the cans here for Dapvip. What a shimmy, though. Both these players been doing that same shimmy, but Dapvip definitely has it a little more integrally in their pit. Sends it. Easy money.
But that's okay because we've seen C adapt all day. If you think that shimmy is going to be the only moneymaker, you are in for a ride. So Dap's got to still evolve that offense. Drive rush throw for drive rush throw, violence, parry. So can't hang on to it forever. You don't want to take that punish counter throw. Oh, the delay button. So Z sniffing out that button timing. Meaty throw, have a shimmy for a shimmy. I'm telling you, get the Congo line out. It's time to dance.
Good stuff.
Oh, okay. So Z just like, I'm going to let you wake up.
Reversal. Z has lots of resources to work with here, but Dapvip's going to get the first hit.
Who is going to get this, the coveted level 3?
Yep.
Ooh, the footsie. Again, the stand medium kick with punish. Both these players been doing such a good job. Dapvip, the mix, straight to level 3. He's got to cash out here because he put himself in the burnout, but goes for the safe jump. What a low. What a decision by Dapvip.
Incredible stuff into the neutral jump with the low. We've got mix. We've got install.
Not quite enough, though. Dapvip. Nice check. Yo, Z's
right
not
back
done yet,
at
baby.
you.
Turn the music up in the headphones.
Yep. Heavily scaled, but this should be plenty to do for you. Both players in the install now.
So, yeah, and that actually, this benefits Z a lot more because he got that bit basically to waste his level 3 on that. That being said, about half a bar up.
Yep.
Oh, we're both grooving and moving now. I always feel like there should have been like a secret music track when you have both Tims who have level 3 active.
Yeah.
Okay, looking for neutral jump off the Shinobi kick. Kimberly's got problems with that. That's the delay button timing right there. Dap immediately says, I got the counter hit. I got you clammed up. I'm going for throws. 2 in a row. Don't press buttons.
Yeah, they almost never go for the third throw here, but the strike did play out.
Good offensive drive reversal, too.
And a perfect KO coming in for Dapvip. He's going to have to shake that one off, get your mental reset straight into the next game.
Nice check, Dapvip. With the reactions I talked about earlier. And again, when you get checked on something like that, your first thought is to, I got to block. And Dap's been just so on top of with these changes. EX stays plus. Oh, minus though. Okay, C's got some light. Let's go back to mid-screen and talk about it. It's on the Sekiro stage.
Definitely an apt stage for a final showdown between these ninjas.
So a lot of weird time buttons right now. A lot of, I think I want to hold up here. No, I got something for that. You've seen Dapvip with the drive reversal. Not seeing it right now. Will he take it? Nah, you do not challenge C on that.
Yep.
But worth a shot.
Yeah,
because
with
now,
a good reset, found the mental, found what they needed for that round.
And that's the thing. So now that's kind of put something in, the back of Z's brain where he's like, okay, this guy might throw out a drive impact. I've got to be extra sharp with my neutral, make sure all my buttons are either GI safe or cancelable.
Yep. Parries through the can here.
Right. Good check. I mean, this is like, you can't describe this, obviously. Oh, no, did he press the button? The
very beautiful. Has level 3 of their own. The install did come through at the very least, but
yeah. So the damage, obviously face value, but pay attention to this driver's bar because Dapvip's going to go all in. Will Z go for the drive reversal? Will he accept the burnout? Trying to fight, trading buttons. Dapvip backing off. Crouch fierce, and with the scoop.
And gets a pickup after. Nicely done by Dapvip. Looking to wrap things up early. Says, I got places to be.
2 scoops just like Brahms here in Wichita. That stand medium kick, man, I'm telling you, that's the tail of the tape. We're high flying all over the place. Both these characters got the moon boots on.
Dapvip with the first significant interaction here.
Sprinkle? How about a paint can? Ooh, another scoop.
Again.
All right. Z trying to find some light. Wake up, parry. Check it.
These parries are getting you a lot of drive gauge back, but you got to be careful for that counter hit state. Perfect parry coming in.
Strike a pose. All right, Z's turn to play. How much of this will Dap endure? Drive reversal is 2 bars, so he's got 2.5 to play. Back down to 2. Would be a sliver. Finds a hit confirmed. Can't go any farther with it. Ooh, what a whip finish by Dap.
Dapvip up 2-0 currently. We got some fans in the chat right now.
Yeah, a lot of Kansas City in the house, man. But do not count Z out, man. If you are at home and you are counting Z out, you are a fool.
Z has been cooking, has been locked in. Just needs to find a couple of those interactions. Every one of these games has been close.
Good parry.
Perfect parry.
Yeah, good parry on that. Because again, that. Ooh. So Dap is like, I have been in this grand final scenario so much. I know when to be a little bit nutty. Because you're fighting for your life now. Like, you're thinking about everything. And he did the wake-up super? Are you kidding me?
If there is a time to send it on a wake-up super, grand final.
You know, it's unfortunate whip by Z. Loses in the corner. Dapvip with the run-stop throw. Not quite enough in the meaty. Dapvip 1 round away from taking Kansas KO 2024. What does Z have left in the tank?
It's time.
Nice check. Excellent start. Take him to the corner. Again, that DI being a problem. And again, like Z usually walk back, try to check the jump out with crouch spears. Can't do that against Kimberly because she's got the elbow drop. So kind of gave up his turn there, holding the corner.
Drive reversal coming in, puts you right back in the corner.
Got to see punish here, -6.
This could be a lot of damage for Z, and it's going to be such a huge reversal of fortune here.
It's a momentum swing from Z right now because he's like, I am on my tournament life right now.
Yep.
Something has got to work, and I needed that right there. I needed that meaty on wake up. Dap's sitting there going like, she gets that.
This journey of the reverse sweep starts with a single round, and Z is locked in that much at least. It is a requirement to continue moving on in this bracket for them.
Oh, big whiff. So again, there's a big difference here between these 2 competitors. Who's playing to win right now and who is playing not to lose. Back to the corner. Can't drive reversal this without being an early burnout. The huge advantage. The level 3 is installed. Also the green. Wake up level 3. Dapvip 2 for 2 on a wake up super.
And it connects. What a call out for Dapvip. Gets the install as well. The scary situation. Complete reversal here.
2 throws.
Where's the third?
3 throws.
Count them at home. Count them here in the audience.
4
There's
throws.
the 4th. You got meter now to work with, but you're in
What a
burnout.
check.
You find the
Dapvip has got it.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is your Kansas KO Street Fighter 6 champion, Dapvip. Absolutely playing out of their mind the entire bracket. What a fun time.
Kansas City taking Kansas KO for the 2nd year in a row here for Street Fighter 6. Great job to everybody involved today. What a fun tournament to be a part of.
Yeah, absolutely. You see both the players talking it out up there, talking about some of those last interactions. It is all love here in the FGC, here in the Wichita FGC, Kansas, and Midwest in general.
Yep. Absolutely. So it's been a fun day of Street Fighter 6. Tekken 8 coming up next, the grand event for this evening. Been a lot of fun commentating. Want to give a special thanks to the Wichita fighting game community for having us out, putting on this great event for, not just 1 year. Like, it wasn't a fluke.
Yeah.
2 years in a row, and you guarantee year number 3 is going to be even bigger and better. So again, get a hold of the socials with these groups. Find them, get involved, start playing fighting games. I want to give a quick pitch to my scene, though, the Kansas City fighting game community. You can check us out on Facebook, facebook.com/KCFGC, our Discord, www.kcfgc.com. Check us out on YouTube as well, youtube.com/team_KC, and twitch.tv/team_KC every Thursday. Give us some info.
I'm Paradox, coming here from Owen's Eye Gaming down in the VFW scene. Check us out on twitch.tv/Paradox, Paradox on all your socials. Odin's Eye Gaming is a gaming organization. We run brackets every Thursday for Guilty Gear Strive, Sunday as well for Tekken, getting things started up. Robbie, it's been a pleasure.
Absolutely, sir. So do not touch that channel. Tekken 8 coming up next.
Absolutely.
I'm Robbie V.
Paradox as always.
Remember, the worst thing you can do when it comes to playing fighting games is never picking up a controller. We'll see you guys next year for Street Fighter 6.